Oh,
Yeah, you made me
Kyle.
too loud.
Okay, is
Does
that
Kyle
better?
keep breaking stuff still?
It's not that I'm
Yeah, he
breaking
does.
stuff. It's that I pack up my audio stuff and I put it in my bag. And then it bumps
Why?
around and then it changes the audio.
But why do you bring your audio to work at, huh?
So I can have my headphones on.
God, tired.
I
Need
really
to go
wish
to
I
sleep
had
early
shitty
today.
headphones.
Early.
No.
Early? How early? Because it's already like midnight.
It's
It's
already
already
late.
early.
Please tell me,
It's
chat.
already
You can
late.
hear
It's
that.
no early.
It's very early, in fact.
It's almost my bedtime.
Very early.
Please tell. Oh, they can hear you. Thank God. Okay. Yay.
Kyle, where's the new animation?
Yeah, kitty. Stab her.
I forgot you were in here. Hey, yo.
Gosh darn it. I'm really enjoying my campaign as Britannia in Barbarian Invasion, playing as the Secessionist Remans. They're like, we was Blue Remans with Dragon Plague.
Hello, George.
They get some weird units, Bubbles. Coast Guard.
Coast Guard?
Yep.
Do they go in like little rowboats and be like, oh, we guard the coast?
They're basically like shitty committed tenseis, but they're better than Limitaniae. It's like a weird in between.
To be fair, if there was any nation that would have a coast guard, that would be one of them.
Yeah, true.
Hello, Dord.
Basically, all they have is coast.
They have Growl Knights, which are super cool. They have derpy faceplates.
Okay, the chat's already heard George. You're gonna
This
number
goes
me.
like, no more
You're gonna
George.
number me.
Snaps Kitty's neck. And he's like,
Ow. Meow.
know what it's like now? No sound. You know what happens when you push it around? It just flops. Goes dead.
No.
Floppy kitty.
No.
If you
What's-
push it hard enough, it just makes a slight thud.
I can't, I'll never get over the fact when somebody's like, what's the difference between a dead baby and a living baby? And I said, I don't know. And like,
One is less hassle.
no, a living baby wiggles and a dead baby is floppy. And it's like, yeah, it is, because if you're floppy, you're limp, you're dead. Floppy.
One of them is useful as fertilizer.
Both are.
Well, the other will just tear out your crops.
I know.
Not if you bury it, it won't.
Bury the baby. So, is Arch and Disco gonna ready up?
No, they're not.
No.
Like they
I thought
just
you were
sort
doing
of...
the animations, Kyle.
I'll set them up later.
We was doing the animations.
Disco.
I believe you haven't done the animations.
I just got home, Disco.
We can't trust Kyle to do anything right.
What should we make Arch do? What would Arch hate? Ah, Spellforce 3's campaign. I hear that's really fun. He's like, no.
Fire Warrior.
He should play Fire Warrior.
Oh,
You should play
God,
Fire Warrior.
No.
As a Warhammer YouTuber, you should play Fire Warrior. You should play every Warhammer game.
Yeah, even the bad ones.
A full and thorough review.
Yeah. Oh, you could do your meme review. Yeah.
No, a full, in-depth essay-style review.
Oh my god, ready up,
Academy.
Arch. Quit DMing me.
Jihatan Academy.
Hit the
No,
start
no,
button.
before that, hold on.
No.
What are you
Gosh,
doing?
hit ready.
Can I, like, reach over through this monitor and, like, hit the left mouse button for him?
I need
I
to
can
show
kick him
you
from the
this,
party.
because on my new channel, I haven't got the usual setup, and so it recommended me one of these videos. Just look at that, Kyle. Just look at that thumbnail.
Jimquisition? Ugh. Oh, what the fuck is
Ew.
that thing? Wait,
Yes, I know.
is that Jim Sterling?
Look at it. Yes.
Oh my god. At first I was like, lol, is that some sort of like ugly art piece? And then I like put
No.
on my glasses and I'm like, nope. No.
That is how Jim Sterling presents himself to his audience now. That is unironically him.
Is it? I can't see it. What's it look like?
You probably don't want to know.
I'm not opening it for
Yeah.
stream. Stream, you don't need to see that. It's inappropriate.
George, no.
We might get
no.
a strike if we post
No.
that.
Oh, that's a good point. We should rename
I-
George to George Sterling.
Oh no.
Just, I just want to. Just how?
Who's your bird
How?
boy? Who's your bird kitty?
Hold on. Black donates $5
Jim
to say
Sterling.
squeak
bird
and
kitty?
hail Arch Christ. Also,
Who's your
hi.
bird
How's
kitty?
Disco's kitty? Listen. That's how the kitty is.
It's in the way.
Kill it.
Who's your bird cut?
Oh my god, my mouse works again. Okay.
Good job,
Wait,
Cal.
out.
You did the bare minimum.
Wahoo key.
Oh no, there's baddies.
He's dead, Bubs. I killed him. What mission were we on again? I forgot.
71 or so.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that should answer your question, Black. He's bad.
We're gonna start seeing some more of the more cancerous stuff soon.
Ah, right.
We will.
The game is harder again now because we have bubbles ruining all of the cover.
I can shoot the enemies now. It's fine.
I can shoot the enemies
And
now.
you shoot the enemies instead of the cover?
Well, the first missile
Yes,
strike hit the
after the
building I
cover's
was on
gone.
and reduced me to half health, so it's business as
Oops.
usual.
But I noticed you missed it because of your ill bubbles, but there was a lot of snark in your general direction.
The game was so much fucking easier.
No, it's just have a bad habit of standing exactly where my missiles end up going for some reason.
I noticed that Blondie and Bubbles are gonna make babies soon, chat. Really? Yes. Why did Jim Sterling look like that now? Oh, somebody Google it. Jim's wife left him, so he chose to become the wife.
That appears to be the case, yes.
See, at first I was like, oh, his wife left him. Okay, well, it's not as bad as... Like, maybe he'll become a better person, because that monstrosity certainly looked awful. You never know, Bubbles. It could have been the woman of the relationship that was dragging him down.
Yeah, it was. It still is.
What? Oh, yeah,
You know
'cause
that
he
thing's
became
been
the
dead
wolf.
for a while, right? You're only hitting me.
You shouldn't stand there then. I like hitting it.
Bubbles,
Becoming the
why are
woman.
you so trigger happy today? What the fuck?
What the hell does it matter if I shoot a corpse?
Bubbles, calm down, breathe. Bubbles, excessive use of fire. Oh my god. Did you get
This is EDF. There's no such thing.
No, Bubbles, this is a milsim now. Excessive use of fire, bro. Like, calm down, take a chill pill. Oh, it is a milsim
Even
now.
in the military, there's no such thing as excessive use of fire.
Oh, yes, there is.
No, there isn't. If the enemy is dead, then you double tap.
No, you can't use that amount of firepower. You might, like, kill babies and stuff. I mean, you might.
Good.
Good. Oh, my. War crime
Bubbles is
simulator.
very aggressive today.
He is. Or she.
Babies should die.
Bubbles. I've been playing a little bit too much Near Replicant. He's like, kill little babies for money. No, wait. What was the meme? You give
Power,
me
magic.
You kill thousands of children, and feed me their blood. I give you magic powers. See, and Grimoire Weiss is supposed to be the big good book, but nobody like thinks about the fact that he gets his powers and shit from consuming the words of dead people in the blood.
Well, all of the magic is based on blood, so.
Blood magic. The real Holtzinator donates $20 to
Bastard
say,
somewhere there.
remember, Bubs, bonus points if you kill Kibs, extra bonus points if you breed him first.
I don't want to touch that.
Come here, Bubs. Hey, baby, how you doing? Bubs like, no.
I'm doing better when you're not around, Kyle.
Wow, what a rude and grumpy bub. What an old and wrinkly hag.
There's things to kill over there.
Hippity hippity.
I don't know where it is, so I'm just gonna shoot.
Thank you for the donation.
I didn't hit it.
Every penny in my pocket means one more penny that gets pulled out of my pocket and then put in the artist's pocket. But it's like half a penny, because, you know, Susan takes her chunk of the penny.
Your mom's a penny.
The hand Stella half a
Susan's
penny.
like, these are my pennies.
She's like, you can't have those.
Ah, good. Fog's going away. Now I can see.
This mission's kind of slow. There's like barely any enemies.
Yeah.
I want more things to shoot at. Especially all this running around.
Hippity happity. Get off my pravity. Oh yeah, remember when YouTube was integrated with Twitter and you could like have it automatically post on Twitter as well?
Well, you still can. You just need to set it up.
Well, now I thought YouTube and Twitter didn't like each other, so they parted ways.
Yeah, you need a extra thing in the middle, but it's still possible.
Yeah.
I can teach you.
Big corporations.
Carl
don't
just
make-
thinks that because something changes, it's no longer possible.
No, it's still
It's
possible,
You just
but
need
it's not
an
officially
extra
supported anymore.
A lot of things that aren't officially supported that still happen.
Bubbles. Bub.
step. I do it the same way as I get the Discord all posting.
We.
I don't like
crimes
fog.
Are always determined by the victor. You're welcome for that amazing quote, by the way.
Who in chat said that?
I'm sure I stole that from somebody. I don't know. I just can't imagine that I'm the only person who's ever said that. It's basically kind of similar to the history's written by the victor kind of thing. Like it's
the same thing, yeah.
pretty much, but phrased very different. Therefore, my OC now.
Ow.
No touch.
Stop.
No touch. Penrier 44 donates €5 to say the next Archcast stream topic will about Falling Frontier. It looks like an interesting game. Falling Frontier.
You're so quiet again, Kyle.
What?
Why are you always?
He does that
Don't tell
occasionally.
him that. He'll blow our eardrums
What do you
out
want?
now.
No. I can't win.
Just turn him up.
I really just want to stop having to go back and forth. Like, I just kind of want to not do that anymore. I'm tired of it.
Maybe you shouldn't take your audio equipment with you. Maybe that'll help instead.
Bubbles, I'm going to take you with me. No,
Good
You
luck.
really want to take Bubbles with you?
Bring Bubbles in my pocket. Peeks out of the pocket like, where am I?
I would delete his reports out of spite.
Now what we need we need a miniature Bubette. It's like a pocket, like action figure size. Just sort of like, imagine what Arch would do to you.
Well, I know what I could do to Arch. I just found a Type 3 probe.
You and your never-ending, constant fetishization of my asshole.
You two
What
belong
about it?
together. What about it?
Do you want me to do it more? Is that it?
Restraining orders. Clearly not easy enough to get.
Have you tried?
Yes.
He keeps
doubt
shutting me
it.
on with one, and then I remind him that he'd have to run his own server, and then he's like, oh.
I don't want to work.
Barches. A lot of bark.
He's all borch and no barch. You know what I mean?
Disco does sexually harass me on occasion. I find it disturbing, but I entertain it.
Oh my god, there's something cold in my feet. Oh, it's my tea. I put my jug of tea down the floor.
Wait.
I was moving stuff.
You have cold tea on your feet?
Yeah, I did.
Why? Why?
Obviously to warm it up.
Why?
Look at it. It's down there. It's on the floor just
I
looking at
can't
me.
look at it, can I?
Look at it. Right next to some napkins. Stupid fan blew off the napkins off my desk. I'm sad now.
Oh no, not this mission.
Oh,
Just
this
gonna
looks
go
like
give up right now.
cancer. Bubbles, you picked a useless class, didn't you? Yep.
Well, yeah.
Oh, no spiders.
We'll probably lose the area, bibs. The
Well,
real,
at least I can shoot the hornets.
the real Holtzinator donates $5 to ask, hey, Barch, any chance of a Dyson Sphere project
No.
review?
No.
Well, there you have it. Aren't they owned by the
Always
Chinese
answer
company?
no. Always answer no before the question is finished. That way they won't ask again.
I think they're owned by Chicons, if I remember right.
It's a Beijing-based studio, Kyle.
Oh, fuck no. Fuck no. That's what makes me sad. Like, I would really like GTFO,
Bigot.
and then Tencent bought them. And I
Bigot.
refuse to, like, I want to play it, but I refuse to spotlight that shit.
Bigot.
No. Anybody who supports any Chinese and Tencent-owned operated things are part of the problem.
Bigot.
That is pretty racist.
How is that racist?
What's wrong with
Bigot.
Taiwan?
Taiwan?
Yes, Kyle. The Republic of China.
Yeah, the true legitimate government. But those companies are based in the bandit-controlled territories.
You
Bigot.
didn't make that distinction, Kyle.
Ben. Tom Raven says, thought I would drop by to say hi before leaving to watch the Skaven camping that I missed yesterday. Well, I was at work. Well, have fun. Don't worry. Now that Kibs is part
Don't
of
worry.
it, there'll
My
be
stuff is
strategies.
far more important than Kyle's shit anyways.
You know, if you're not careful,
Aren't you here right now, Watch?
I'm gonna stop showing up to the RP.
Then I'll stop showing up to your shit, and then you'll lose out. All I lose is some little monkey who
Sorry,
can't.
because my mouse is
You'll
not
be
working.
sad. Don't you lie. Black donates $3 to say, gotta go do trash. Be right back.
Enjoy your garbage.
Hope he falls in the dumpster. It's like, "Eh."
Bigot.
You mean spigot.
It's spigot. Spigot. You know what's the word I always thought was an insult? Legate. I thought legate was an insult for the longest time as a little kid.
Okay. Well, that's a word to believe is an insult.
I'm like legate. It's like faggot. It's like it's very similar.
Individually, we are but meekly weak sticks, but together we form a mighty faggot.
How thick is the faggot?
Little thicker than Cartman's wrist.
It's not very thick. No, wait, Cartman from South Park. That's very thick. But he's also a child, so...
Have you ever tried to snap a child's wrist, Kyle?
I don't think I did have yet.
What the
I
hell?
think it would be a good idea to admit doing that.
Yeah, I don't think it would be. Arch.
So what you're saying is it could be far thicker and sturdier than it looks.
I think Blondie is making a confession here, chat. Hashtag cancel Blondie.
So small, so fragile.
I think Blondie wants to get his twig snapped, if you know what I mean. He does.
I mean, sure. What's wrong with that, Kyle? Some people are into that.
Yeah.
I've almost completed the mission for you fuckers. Don't worry, I'm almost done killing all the shield bearers.
My freaking camera keeps stopping moving.
Is your mouse okay?
I'm not sure.
That does sound like a mouse issue.
Yeah, that might be, like, is it battery based?
No. It's not great.
Is there a DPI switch on it or something?
No. It's sometimes working and then it just stops.
Yeah, my mouse was doing that last night. But it was because mine's battery operated and it's dying.
I'm not sure. It's
A battery-operated mouse. Wow, you really do deserve to be locked in a small room and tortured.
I accidentally
Well,
bought
yes,
one.
Kyle.
See, on the picture,
Accidentally.
on the picture
Oh my
was
God.
misleading. The picture showed a wire
Do
connected
you base
to
your
it.
purchases off of pictures, Kyle?
Yeah, I read the thing. It's like USB based, and it said in a little picture of wire. I'm like, cool. And I ordered it. I'm like, why is this wireless? It's a
So
really
can you
good
request
mouse.
a refund?
No, but it's really good though. But I also don't want to order AAA batteries because they're tiny and they're dumb. Oh, I could just get
Okay,
rechargeable
well, I guess you'll
batteries.
just have a mouse without batteries that you can't use. That sounds like a good idea. Good compromise, Kyle.
Yeah. think we're learning. Wasn't good.
I tried closing some stuff. Because I'm not sure if it's lag based or if it's hardware based.
Lag based hardware.
Like,
Yes.
helpful.
You're welcome. You
It's
missed.
like I'm moving the mouse and the camera's just not moving with it. So I'm just facing in the same direction, which makes it really hard to aim at things.
I don't believe you. I think it's easier. You're like, what?
Well, maybe
I
if
don't
I
believe you
do,
either.
maybe it'd be easier for you. Like now I can hit things.
Now I can hit with my super brain. Like, whoa.
Uh-huh.
No.
I've got far too many programs open at the moment.
Purr.
Are you feeling okay, Arch?
You're making an excessive amount of useless and annoying noises.
It's fine.
No, it's fine.
They're fairly normal noises as far as Arch goes. It's just, it's more often than normal. Arch, have you been huffing some of that stardust?
Today will be a short stream because sleep. Yes.
A short stream
Must wake
for
up.
you.
Yes. Must wake up and go to dentist. Because dentist is like, hello, you're a normal human being. Would you like to get your appointment at 12 o'clock? No, I'm not awake then. Well, that's too bad. We have no other times.
In the afternoon.
Huh.
Then you're like, well, can we do it another day?
No, that's too complicated for Arch.
Well, the thing is, like,
That's
do it
true.
another day. Okay, now I'm just putting off the misery. Because little fuckers close at like 2. I'm like, fine.
So you could have that one.
It's just an hour, though. Not even worth it.
It's still an hour.
Not even worth
Not
it.
even worth it.
1:30.
Not even worth it.
Ben Weird 44 donates 10 euros to say Falling Frontier is a space strat game, Kibby, where
it
one
that?
of the mechanics is fuel stations to create logistics and space warfare. I really wonder what you and Arch think about it, and if it has any promise. I mean, we'll probably take a look at it, maybe.
Pay me, whore.
Right, let's see if that makes any difference.
Falling Frontier.
You know, I'm enjoying the fact that the only thing of note is that it has fuel stations.
Yeah,
That's the mechanic it just to focus on.
like that's kind of weird focal point.
I'm sure there's more to it, but like, that's the weird specific thing to focus on.
I mean, it looks a little budgety.
There's nothing inherently wrong with budget.
Pluto's.
Yes, it does. It means you're poor, small, weak. It means I'll be exploited by your brothers. Yes.
No, Sarah, there's no
Meow.
macros. It was
Meow.
just like
Meow.
freezing.
Meow. Come down here, drone things. Come.
All right.
Not very reputable publisher backing it either.
This is fine. This
Low
is fine.
expectations for that one.
Ow. Ow.
Ow, stop that.
What?
Again, Bubbles does his usual.
Was that Bubbles?
It might have been. I don't see how you could get knocked. Well, I can see how Disco would get knocked out by one of them, maybe. Dodge?
Bubbles, what are you doing?
That
Killing
thing
half.
kept falling right on top of me every single time.
Maybe you should play a
It's
different
not an
class.
excuse for murdering half your team.
That is a perfectly valid excuse if you know how the class works.
Bubbles, maybe you should play a different class, because you're bad at it.
Carl, maybe you should go fuck yourself.
Bubbles, you're bad at it. I'm not the one team killing.
I'm perfectly fine at it.
Team killing?
Yeah, there's no question about that.
Perfect.
Nobody's doubting it.
Like,
Nobody's raising any questions about that.
No.
Little murderer Bubbles. His bloodthirst is high today.
Alright, it
Bubbles, what
seems
did
to
you
be
use?
that I had too much stuff open on my PC.
Okay. This was just lagging our PC to death.
That's a lot of
How do you
Chrome
have
tabs.
that much open?
Yeah, I did have a lot of Chrome tabs open, but I also had like a lot of software open where I'd been animating things. It's just like, I'll just leave that open for later.
See, people always go like, Kib, how come aiming, when you aim at adventure, you aim like a potato? And it's because, like, it's actually delayed. So it's like, sure, I can fucking, like...
Kind of depends on the weapons too, though.
Turn, because the Gatling gun can't turn very fast. Like, it's sluggish, so it's I gotta, like, you know, move it like that.
Now. Fucking
Now the
control.
weapon slows down your movement artificially, which is great. You're doing a good job right now, Bubbles. I haven't been shot for a moment.
He's dead,
That's
that's why.
because he's dead.
Oh, he's dead, that's why. Right. Well, I knew there was some explanation to it.
The evil bub. Bubs, are you using airstrikes to try to shoot these things down?
It works just fine.
Bubbles is extra aggressive tonight.
He's a battle bub. A grumpo bub.
To rid of everything.
Right, avoid the red circles.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
The red circles don't do much.
You say that, and yet the shavings of my health bar suggest otherwise. I don't like it.
Minor shavings. I get hit by them often too, but
That's-
it's negligible damage.
Negligible. That's my terminology I use. Negligible. I
Not
use
old
that to
words,
be
you retard.
dismissive of Bubbles' statements. Well, it's negligible, Bubs. And Bubs like, yeah, you're claiming my words. Like my language. I own it. Disco, you owe me $5.
Okay, show me the trademark.
Yeah.
You're not having $5.
I'll just bill you for it.
I give you some animations.
Animations and $5. Yeah.
For animations and $5.
Like, what the hell is this? Taxation without representation.
Ah!
It's justice.
100% you. I feel like that was you. I turn around and I see you.
I'm on the other side of the map.
I've not a lot of HP. I would revive you, but I can't at the moment. So I'm gonna go look for some HP.
HP is a rare and precious commodity there around these parts.
There's some on the building.
On the building?
Mm-hmm. Arch took it.
That one. These red things need to go away. It also will drop tons of HP, we can kill it.
Tons.
They drop a decent chunk. It's better than what the normal shit drops.
Come over here, little shit.
Watch out. Shooting. There we go. Ah, fuck. He got away. Out of range.
I rescued the tiny disco thing that lay flat and dead on the ground.
Thanks, Arch. Although I'm pretty sure it was your weapon that killed me.
Barge.
None of the things that are around do that kind of damage.
Barge like,
And
I'm
if
not
I
gonna...
Barge
was
doesn't quite
killing you,
understand
you would
irony.
see the red beams striking your face first.
I did see a beam.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's great, because I'm using the Stardust Cannon, which doesn't fire beams. That was a trap, Disco.
I don't believe the barge. I think the barge is
In
being
fact,
witty.
if you saw a red beam, look around you. Whose weapon is currently constantly emitting a
wasn't
red
red.
beam?
That
It
weapon
wasn't
doesn't
red,
shoot
it was
beams.
Purple.
It doesn't shoot beams, no, but it is a beam.
It was purple.
It shoots bullets.
Purple. Alright, well, my bullets are blue.
I don't believe you.
Come here, I'll fucking demonstrate up close. This time I will fucking kill you.
I
Wasps.
don't believe you.
Wasps.
Yes, Carl, they're just hornets.
There's bunches of health over here, by the way. Why are you running around with like 0 hit points?
Trying to find health.
Okay, well, it's over here.
Can't even see. There's green shit in my way.
Oh, that's a lot of hornets.
Aw, shit, nib. There we go.
Well, these should drop
Little
health.
Lapis.
There's something beautifully unsafe about guiding missiles to flying targets, and I do appreciate it.
Goddamn frogs.
Don't worry, the heterosexual is fine.
Oh no.
You might die by this, Kyle, but don't worry. I'll try and save you.
Purple frog,
Oh,
no.
you died anyway.
I'm getting bored, Chad.
Poof poof.
Actually, technically speaking, I don't think
This
you're
looks weird.
You're getting Vord, you were Vord. There being a differential between the two.
He just flaps around.
He is becoming the vor. Fuck off, frog.
Ah!
What?
No! Don't reload now.
Stop it, frog. Stop.
Getting to the point where they're talking about god bubbles.
Negro
What were you
frogs.
trying to say, Kyle?
We're getting to the point where we're gonna talk about God again.
That's a good boy. Talk into the microphone instead of away from the microphone.
We're gonna talk about God again, Bubbles. Bubbles. Bubbles, acknowledge what I said. Part of the lads being special.
I don't care about what you said. Oh no, my Meku, it died.
That's okay. You're just a bub to me. Yeah, I have rights.
I see only one solution to the frog problem. Missiles. Ow. This is fine.
Bubbles blowing himself up with his own airstrike. Bubbles, that airstrike is quite volatile.
Yes, yes it is. So are exploding frogs.
All residents have been killed? What are we fighting?
Nice.
What are we fighting for?
Bubbles!
Yeah, fucking tear down the city. All residents have been killed.
Look, the
What are
faster we
fighting
kill all the residents, the sooner we can unleash full
Nearly kill his
firepower.
own teammates.
for? Murderer, Bubbos. Murderer.
Bubbles is a murderer.
That's okay. He's our little murderer.
He's so worth.
Mothership number 2 continues to launch battle robots, and a lot of them are being dropped in the area. Those robots attack without mercy, turning the city into debris. To prevent damages from spreading, we'll ambush the robots on their planned route. Powered exoskeletons will join the force to shoot them down. Okay, well, that means we're gonna fight reboots.
Can I press exit out?
Zip your little bub.
Wait, what the fuck is the difference between you two? Vroom vroom, Kyle. Vroom vroom.
Beep beep.
Beep beep.
Vroom vroom.
When are you doing another drunk stream?
I mean, we could just wait till we break 5K. That's coming.
Probably never.
5K, you over-optimistic little mongrel.
We're getting there.
Look, he'll get there in like 20 years.
See, The thing is, Kyle,
Halfway to
YouTube is
10,000.
super easy. Okay, you just make an account, and over the course of a week or so, you'll be at 16, 17K. It's easy.
I just need to get a channel up to a certain amount of subscribers, then shill the new channel with that one. And then be at a lower
Pretty
sub count.
fucking simple, ain't it?
And then the new channel will be at a lower sub count for probably a couple of years. I was like, no!
See, I quite liked the way pulse machine guns, but now, like, look at this. It fires less balls than the Stardust cannon in many retarded directions. It's impossible to aim, and it eats 2 full energy bars. So, not a very good weapon.
A little special.
The Stardust cannon is just good. I love using the minigun on these. It just pushes them down into the ground.
Meteorite.
Can I press X to doubt?
Destroy the robots. How do we know they're robots? Maybe there's dudes inside of these too. Have we checked?
Because they said so.
Yeah, remember the frogs look just like us.
Yeah, but they told us the other robots were robots too, and they turned out to have dudes inside of them.
The Cosmo. Well, that wasn't from Command. That was from a grunt who said that. He's like, oh my god, the robots.
Yeah, Command know what they're talking about, Arch.
Yeah, Command understands. Intel's never wrong in the EDF. Never. Even though it actually has been like several times in the game.
Military intelligence.
It's the definition of low IQ.
No, I think the definition of low IQ is second lieutenant. If we're talking strictly military jargon here.
I suppose I better get down off my roof.
Oh my god, that one's a little baby one, Bubs.
Well, too bad. It should die, like all the others. I'm being shot at.
You're good.
Ah! That was a missile.
Don't look down on me.
It's time.
One of the robots just kicked me.
They do that.
Punting disco. Oh no. Black Knight 2 does say I have returned. Welcome back.
Did you have fun with your garbage?
He did. Don't let him fucking lie to you and tell you.
I think
otherwise.
someone in the EDF is into long legs, by the way. It's like, oh, look at those long legs.
Legs.
I feel like they looked at the cover of War of the Worlds and were like, yes, those things.
We need that. It looks terrible.
Because War of the Worlds, the original book cover, is like the aliens that invade and the broadcast were, I believe, tripods, machines. And they obliterated everything
That
in their
one's
path.
got even longer legs. I see. I was gonna snipe
Heat
it.
rays. Because they hadn't figured out what lasers were yet, so they were heat rays.
Yep. Also, I do love the fact that in the War of the Worlds broadcast, like, a lot of people in the rural areas and other areas in the cities and stuff were panicking because they thought it was like an actual thing that was happening.
It's
Oh
quite
yeah,
funny,
not
though.
just in rural areas. Like, it caused genuine mass panic in cities. Because nobody's really done that before. Like, radio prey? What do you mean?
I mean, there have been tons of radio plays beforehand, but it was executed like a news broadcast. And that was the big distinction. I've listened to a few radio plays from the 40s and 50s. Some of them are really good, some of them are really bad. Oh my god, the footstep noises they make. Like when they have to go upstairs and like, alright, I'll see you upstairs, Jimmy. And then tuk, 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 tuk. They're kind of fun. Listen to those on long road trips.
That's some gay ass shit right there.
And then I found out about audio. Well, that was before Audible existed. And then Audible existed, and I listened to those. But
Audiobooks existed a long time before Audible.
I don't mind it. I just can't read
I
books
hate
on
their
driving.
interface. I fucking loathe their interface. It's just bad. And it ties you to their system. I just want to download the audiobook. Just give me a fucking file.
Wait, you can't download your audiobook?
I can,
Mine's
but it's
download.
used in their system. I just want an MP4 file or something.
Oh, they're not gonna let you do that.
Yeah, there's probably a reason for that. Not
Well-
that it would be hard to bypass that.
The
No, it
Pirate
wouldn't be hard.
Bay allows me to download them like that, so...
Yeah, I like to support independent authors. Like, fuck, morality. Kib wins.
Morality. If you want to talk about morality, my morality as a customer is to do whatever is easiest for me.
Damn. Poor little indie authors.
I've taken it upon myself to loot.
I hate these things because they scatter the loot over a massive area, and so I kind of do nothing but fly around trying to loot, and I still don't get half of it because it scatters it over such a huge fucking area.
It is mildly inconvenient.
Oh, see, I don't mind these things. I can just stand back here and snipe the legs.
Yeah, the
know.
Ranger's nice with dealing with these guys.
They're really cooperative when it comes to things like missiles.
I don't have to go and, like, get up in their face or anything. I just snipe at the legs.
I don't even touch the legs.
Yeah, the legs don't do damage to it. It just disables their little guns.
Yeah, but sometimes you want to disable the guns, especially with an AoE splash weapon. Just one shot, and then like half the guns are wiped out. Like,
Oh yeah, my
You've done it
star
pretty
just
nice.
kills all of their legs just cuz.
Because it doesn't have accuracy.
you know, the animation for these things is the most jankiest thing when you actually look at it. It's like wobble, 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 wobble.
it clips
No,
through
it,
itself as well.
it makes perfect sense because what they've done is they've got the animation waypoints, and they've literally just tied them to the legs. That's why they look so wobbly because there's nothing in between.
Probably helps with making them able to go over buildings in this game.
No, it's the easiest, most elegant, quickest, dirtiest, cheapest way to do it. And to be fair, it actually kind of looks good because it makes its movements look alien
Erratic,
and
yeah.
derpy.
You like how
Really
it's
look at
fucking-
how often it clips through itself.
Details.
I still hate their names though. DeRoys.
It's a great name.
DeRoy. Like we call the bugs alphas and betas and stuff, and these things we just call DeRoys. Like what?
Yeah, we should call
Well,
them Kyles.
That's
Then that would
incorrect,
just
Kyle.
change the name to long
We
legged
differentiate between long and short Doroid. So they're not just called Doroid.
Apparently, chat claims that you can download them from Audible, and you can use a program to actually just convert them to MP4s pretty easily, or MP3s, depending on your preference.
Yes. Like if I need to use a secondary software, I could alternatively just use the one software. The Russian one.
Poor little authors. But to be fair, you probably read like black library books. Make it
Those
sort
poor
of.
I
little
buy
authors,
my
they don't
most
get
of
the,
my
like,
shit.
0.5 cents from Audible.
What? They don't give them 0.5 cents.
I can't imagine they get a lot.
What's Audible's royalty? Like, I don't think that it's that high, if I remember right.
It's probably a dickle, to be honest, because Audible gives away like a fucking stack of books every month.
Like Audible, like is actually really good for independent authors.
It's a fuck ton of stuff that's available for free, and I don't think that gets them a whole lot back.
Well, those authors probably either opt in for that or Amazon pays them. But that's generally how that goes.
I'm sure they opt in, but the thing is, the point is that books are barely worth the paper they're fucking printed on, even in digital format.
I mean, I've read some pretty good books, though.
Oh yeah, sure, but
I
again,
also read some pretty bad.
there are so many books published. Like it's to the point where, you know how Steam is overrun with video games? The book market is worse.
Well, writing a book is a lot easier than making a video game. That is true, because you just need to know how to write. You don't need to be particularly good at it, because there's a lot of horrible books published. Publishing a book is on, like, self-publishing is very easy nowadays, which is great for a lot of independent creators who just couldn't get a publisher to pay attention to them, because publishers can be dumb. You literally have to prepare yourself. Like, I remember studying this, like, the 3-minute, what do you call it? Or not 3-minute, the 3-meter, like, it's something the elevator ride talk. You basically need to learn this quick thing. It's like, if you ever get in a room with somebody in position of power, like, hey, and you present an idea to them, you've got like 3 minutes to pitch it. And you gotta pitch it fast, and you gotta pitch it good.
Sir, please unbuckle your pants.
Well, sucky for publish. Sucky.
The thing is, publishers are literally just a bunch of people who's like, I know everything. And that's why they reject the bestsellers. Like Harry Potter, for example. Got rejected by how many publishing houses again?
Mm-hmm. Like, they'll look at it and they'll be like, I don't think that's going to sell because the market right now is super hot and interested into this type of fiction or this type of fantasy. And that's not going to sell right now. And so they just dismiss it. Despite the fact that that might actually reestablish that niche as a big, thing again.
And there are very few books that actually establish a niche in that way.
That is true. That
is a very big risk to take.
It is a big risk. But imagine if somebody had taken the risk with Harry Potter.
Yeah, but it's kind of like what I think Bubbles' point here is basically. Yes, it sounds stupid right now. Oh my god, they gave up on Harry Potter. Lol, what silly boys. But the thing is, that's a 0.0000 something % chance.
Yep.
Of the book doing that.
Because most books, just like most indies, never make it.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Most books are not even worth it as toilet paper.
Yep, and that's the hard reality. That's not to say that there aren't great books out there, because there are, but just a lot of them are bad. I think a lot of the video games in the market are either A, bad, B, not your cup of tea, so it doesn't really matter for you, and C, just not done, or never gonna make it, because they run out of funds, or whatever.
I am really starting to hate the idea of early access. It's such a good idea in so many ways, but
it's abused.
Everything is early access.
It's abused a lot, and some indies actually do use it right.
It's also a thing that is ripe for abuse.
It is. Only, like, what was the last two early access games I can think of off the top of my head, Bubbles? Factorio and not Earth Defense Force, Deep Rock Galactic. They actually did pretty good with their early access.
I gotcha, Disco. Don't be afraid, little Disco.
I remember thinking the Forest was going to end up badly.
I rescued you, little Disco.
Thank you. Fucking spiders, get your far
The Forest never left beta.
It still is a beta, but it's still fun. But it's...
The thing is, I do not mind the concept, and I entirely get the rationale behind it. Many companies use it fairly well. I just hate the fact that there's no games released anymore. Like, every fucking game I see and that I'm interested in is like, entering early access soon. It's like, okay, all right.
But
Oh,
the
so
thing
it's-
is, like, early access, it used to be like, you could have the game for a fraction of the price, and you'll basically help us test it.
see,
And it's like,
that's
okay,
the right way
that's
of
fine.
doing that.
But now, it's like, you could have the game for maybe a slight discount, but probably
if you're
not.
lucky.
And
It doesn't
we
help
might
that-
one day finish it, but we're not really interested in what you have to say feedback-wise. Like, you're basically just testers that are paying to play the game early.
Except most people who do buy into early access are not at all interested in helping testing or anything like that.
Yeah, that's actually
They
true.
also expect a full product from early access.
Well, that's the developer's fault at this point. Because
Well, no.
it never used to
If
be like that.
If they are clear that it's early access, that is entirely the consumer's fault. The consumer has unrealistic
No,
expectations
no,
because
if-
reasons.
If developers have been like using it like that for so long, then that is what people expect now. But that is not what it was at the beginning.
What?
It was like,
And
yeah,
the
this
thing
thing,
is-
you know, you can have it for a $5, but it's early access. Like, you expect it to not be finished, and we'll keep working on it. It's like, all right,
And
cool.
that's the thing too, because there are certain expectations with the idea of it being an early access game that are frequently abused. Like the expectation is this will be cheap, but not finished.
But
But then you get games like the new Baldur's Gate, which is literally just a paid demo,
I think I'm
and they
the
were
only one who
entirely
listened
clear
to
about it too.
Bubbles. Bubbles, did nobody listen to what you said?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I was just like, I was
Yeah,
listening
I
to what
listened to
Bubbles
what you
was
said,
saying.
but I don't agree with you.
But then you did go on to agree with him.
No, I didn't.
Then
No,
clarify
You didn't
what.
exactly agree with me, no.
No, I said
Kyle-
I disagreed with him,
Okay,
Kyle. So
why are
don't
you
say
dumb?
say your point
make
again,
me out
Bubbles.
to be saying something that I wasn't.
Well,
My
don't-
point is
fine.
that people don't give a flying fuck if something is early access. They are just like, oh, it's a full product. That's going to be patched.
Yeah, I've seen that. We see that a lot when people talk about games in the Discord server under the gaming section. Like, it's early access, but it will be workable in like a couple of like months maybe. And then like a couple months pass, and then it's abandoned. Like, oh no, no.
I think that
That is just scummy.
Oh,
like
shit.
one of the original early accesses was Minecraft, and when I got that, it was like £5, and it's like it's got creative mode, but we're hoping to have survival mode soon, and you'll get like whatever state ends up in, you'll get it. You know, you won't have to pay any more to get more of it. And it was bug tested. You were there as a tester. That's why you got the full game for a $5.
There's good examples of bad ones right there. Good. I can't believe I forgot about both of those. Good job, chat. Yandere Dev. That one is notorious. If no one's heard of that one, then you guys have probably heard of Star Citizen.
Star Citizen is not an early access game, Kyle. That's too cruel of an example. Star Citizen is a scam. Let's be clear about that.
I know, but this is an example of a company that is using the front of early access as a scam. Honestly, when it comes to early access games, you gotta look at the company's studio and the track record. Like Coffee Stain Publishing. I look at them, and I'm like, you know what? I trust Coffee Stain for the moment, because they gave me Deep Rock Galactic, so that's why I bought Valheim. And I really enjoy Valheim so far. So, I'm still kind of happy with them. Now, if they start fucking up on that, then I'll stop trusting them, just like I did with CD Projekt Red. There's a lot of shady stuff going with Cyberpunk that made me start to lose faith in CD Projekt Red, though.
Yeah, the ARC devs did something really shady. Like, they were supposed to be early access, and then they decided to bring out their DLC nonsense while they were still in early access.
Yeah, that was
And it's
scummy.
like, what are you doing?
You're not finished with the game yet.
You haven't
Yep.
finished making the main game yet, and now you're dropping paid DLC, and it wasn't
Yeah,
cheap.
that
paid
was.
DLC
I remember
either. It
that.
was
I
like
remember that. Yeah.
£3 or something. It's like,
And
why
again,
are you
it's
developing
because-
the DLC?
early access is not enforced. It is literally purely used as a way for the developers to sell their game early. There are no expectations anymore. There are no
Also
rules.
piecemeal.
That's
As well.
true.
I gotta. This is one thing that I gotta criticize Subverse for too. For all of the good things I hope Subverse will represent, the idea of selling this game that has been in the work for like 3-4 years, like a fourth at a time, don't like it. Do not like it. Particularly also as I'm pretty sure it is full price at the moment.
Oh shit! I was drinking tea.
God damn it, Carl. Now, it would be nice if people stop dying all the time.
I can't guarantee that, but I can guarantee that there will be a lot less fucking bugs when I'm done here.
I got rezzed right in the middle of a bunch of spiders with no health. I'm like, I'm not gonna die again.
Bubbles, you're careful.
I've been kiting this horde of spiders this whole time,
Finish
and I
them,
haven't
Bubs.
died.
Finish him.
You can fly.
No, I can't.
No,
But
Bubbles
also
narrator.
because-
I can roll. That's what I can do.
He can do what you can, Disco. He's kind of like you.
He moves a hell of a lot faster than I do.
Oh, barrel. He uses the barrel
Just
exploit.
roll then.
Roll, barrel.
I do roll. It doesn't make me
That's
move
not a
any
barrel
goddamn
roll.
faster.
Do roll. I do like how he's like barrel rolls across like Money Kyle. Black donates $3 to say kitty update from Disco, please.
He's still not in the room. You heard me put him out at the start of the
Look,
stream.
I'm not gonna complain here, Disco. I'm just gonna take his money and repeat what he says.
And I was answering his question. He heard me put him out at the start of the stream because he was like, "Oh, kitty noises! Yay!"
Now he's like sad. Dramatic music plays as I lay here dead.
Can I get R so you can pick up stuff? Or is this going to kill everything first?
I
Guess
was
we'll see.
gonna go get Kyle.
Okay.
Let's try not to kill him, Disco, so that Arch can grab the stuff. Let's just run away.
But I don't want to. Just kill them. I'm bored.
Bubbles or Barge, we need the loot.
Well, you'll be less bored when you can move around.
Stuck. Help.
Also,
Already? God damn it.
we need to talk about this because it's related to early access.
I'll help you.
Oh god damn it, he is stuck. What is it? What is it?
I'm getting him out.
AAA is using early access. Like you mentioned, Baldur's Gate. They have lots of money.
No, they shouldn't be.
It's like, okay, AAAs, you shouldn't be using, like, you have publishers. The early access thing was for indies because they wanted to self-publish. That's the whole thing about being an independent developer, which is a short for indie. Like, because they can't get resources to finish the game
Well,
or get
the
music.
thing is that early access now is for large studios. It's used as a way to just test the market.
And then they can abandon the project when it's not viable.
Or just downscale it.
Yep, and then ship and be like, that's it. Also, the content support. That's the same thing, by the way. Games that, what do they call it? Live content support or something? Or games as a service. That's the
Games
one.
as a service. A truly cancerous idea.
It's like, no, give me the game. Give me Battlefield, whatever. Give me it as a complete game. And if you want to add more content as content support for the game's life cycle, yes. But don't fucking ship it bare bones and then start feeding us content for it later. The game needs content now. You can add additional content later, like an expansion or whatever.
The thing is, too, the way in which they do it. I hate, absolutely despise the way that Baldur's Gate does it. Like, they are the clearest example of abuse, because they're not even adding to the game. They released a full-price fucking product that they will never expand or add to, which is just a demo. It's a paid fucking demo. And it's purely so that they can get money early, and that's also part of going to investors and say, hey, look, we've already got this many sales and sales, give us money.
Oh,
It shouldn't be allowed. There should be requirements for early access. We're like, okay, you're going to be early access, right? You're going to have to update it frequently. You're going to have to communicate. And no, there is a minimum requirement of a discount.
And who is going to enforce that? That's the question.
Steam, those lazy little
They're not
cocksuckers.
going to. That would cost money.
Steam don't care. That's
Steam
the
do
problem.
not care. That is
They
also
would
why,
just
again...
deny it. It would be cheaper to not let people release early access than it would be to enforce that.
More and more, I am worming towards fucking Epic, because at least their bullshit strategy functions as a sort of quality assurance. Right?
No,
Like,
it's failed. They've given indies like other indies money to make a product, but because there's no incentivization anymore, because they pay them the expected revenue that the game was going to make anyways, and so the developers like, we don't really want to make the game. Let's just like put it together half-assed and we're done. That's what got us Phoenix Point.
Well, I don't know if that was what got us Phoenix Point.
It's not
I think
just
Phoenix
Phoenix
Point
Point, though.
might have been an ass game to begin with. It just had a really cool idea, but an incompetent team. Like, it wasn't... what else was an Epic exclusive? Wasn't fucking... what is it? I don't remember. There's been a bunch of them. Not all of them has been complete disasters.
Satisfactory was.
It's not done yet. That one might make it though.
Now, it does often just... It's just a buyout, basically. Like Total War's fucking little Troy thing. That was a pure buyout. CA leapt at that. Like, oh god, we have a shit product, and you're gonna pay us for that?
See, that annoys me because
That was CA just securing some money back in case people fucking hated it.
that's because the Bulgarian studio that CA had no faith in them.
Well,
Yeah.
I think they had perhaps faith in them, because that's why they made them into a studio to begin with. But it's evident just from the PR stuff that they released that Troy was not a good Total War
See,
game.
I still haven't heard anything about Troy. Nobody talks about it. But it's coming to Steam soon.
That's all you need to know. Like, think of the number of paid shills CA has on their payroll right now,
And they're not even
and
talking
none
about
of them's talking about it. Like, that's
I
bad.
see nothing.
You see nothing.
I just see.
Oh, because you're in your little shield. I was like, what is he
Yes.
talking? Like, okay, I was confused.
Finally punched through. Yeah, no, I could see nothing except for those spikes. Like, that's all I could see. Maybe, like, the tip of a wing at the side of my screen.
You know, I don't think a lot of people remember
One
this.
big boy did.
But does anybody remember when EA started actually, like, funding indies in, like, the mid-2000s?
No.
I do. We got, like, a lot of little interesting indie games out of that. And then, like, I think of the executive change.
In the
and then they
mid
were like,
2000s.
"Grr." Yeah, like 10,010. In that ballpark.
10,010.
2010.
2010.
Sorry.
2010.
I was reading chat.
Mid.
I was reading chat. 2010. We're not time
That's the
traveling.
mid. 2005 would be mid.
Oh, okay. Well, like, a little over mid.
Highly
A
special.
little over a full 2000.
Oh, awesome. Right, okay. Don't blame me for what I'm about to do. This would be way too much fun if I just tag it all. There.
Oh,
Take
dear.
it all. What are you doing?
Oh,
He's
right.
built
That's
everything.
myself.
Oh! He's being blonde.
He's being himself.
It'll be more fun if I do it like this.
You aggroed all of them. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I was wondering.
In fact, I would like to make it clear. I went out of my way to specifically tag all of them.
Well, yeah, that would only be in character.
Precisely. In
That is
other
in
words,
character.
I did nothing wrong, and this is way better.
Just go
This
use
is
the,
entirely to be expected from
arch-
you.
use the
Cat.
arch cat meme on this one episode. Use the-
I haven't been doing the Monday ones.
Yeah, the
Welcome
Monday
to
ones have been
Friday.
kind of boring.
What?
The Monday ones are not. The Monday ones are nowhere near as good as the Friday ones.
What are you kidding me? Some of the horrible things you say. He's like, what do you mean? What do you?
No, I just got a point. There aren't enough feet in Mondays.
That's true. We talk more about feet on Fridays.
No, these are fucking boring. These are like we're talking about games and the industry and shit like that. It's boring. Nobody likes that.
Yeah, it's well not why people show up.
You're absolutely right, Arch. You know, I was gonna shoot you, but you're behind a hill.
Really some help.
Boring.
Yeah.
It's health right in front of you. What are you on about?
I'm getting to it.
Anthem and its roadmap is a good example of that shit. Oh, Anthem. That's awful. Oh, the worst part is like the idea of like a power armored fantasy game where you're wearing super power armor and you can do super things. That sounds fun.
Stupid queen, die!
It was a bad
Well,
game though.
It literally was supposed to just be Iron Man the video game, and then they decided to limit the time you can fly, which I can't even verbalize how fucking retarded an idea that is.
That
Oh,
was
that's
dumb.
a brilliant idea.
Hey, you know the fun part about this game, the power
That way you
armor?
drive players away.
Let's make it so that every time, like, every power armor aspect is, like, handicapped.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, that's just-
everyone was
that's just
looking at
good
that
gameplay.
game and saying, like, fuck yeah, cool ass power armor, and you can fly through this open world and shoot shit. Awesome. I was like, yeah. But we decided to make traveling a real fucking chore when it
Oh,
should be one of
God.
the coolest parts of our game.
You get to glide. Ooh, gliding mechanics. Wee.
Oh, I get to glide. Oh, awesome. I never wanted to use my fucking Iron Man suit with its thrusters and shit.
Like, your super duper advanced alien tech fucking power armor. Yeah, you're not gonna use it for anything. You're just gonna. Like,
Oh, shit. I missed one of the queens. Can we restart so I can pull all of them?
No.
Goddamn. He's like
I
shooting
can't
big
believe you
glob
failed at
things.
this arch.
You're going to have to take responsibility for your own failures here,
Viking
Arch.
Kiwi says, I'm dying of tiredness. So good night, everyone. Good night, Viking Kiwi.
Good night, Viking Kiwi.
And Blackstone, $5 say live service games should be legally required to follow the roadmap to completion, even if the game is a clear failure. No.
No, I agree. Like, if you make a actual promise of a product, like, normal companies aren't allowed to do that, to say, oh, these are the features, and then not give them to you.
People should just not buy them. You shouldn't buy these games.
It
The thing
is
is, like,
false
ah.
advertising.
It is false
It's blatantly
advertising.
false
People should just
advertising.
people should just not murder. They shouldn't steal or rape either. Everything would be so much easier
Let
if we
me-
just made it illegal.
Before I was interrupted, no, how they do it is they shouldn't make it. It shouldn't make it like that way. What it should happen is if you fail to complete the product that you promised, then you should be obligated to, you know, just refund to people.
Problem is, if you've then spent that money continuing to develop and then abandon the project,
Yes.
whether or not
And
they
then
get
all you
everything
do
they want to
is
do
you
that.
apply for bankruptcy, and there you go. You're back at the fucking beginning. Nobody will get their money back, and this is just another way for people to scam you. Like, oh, you spent all the money. Oh, we're very sorry. Creates a new company the next day.
Because if the game's a failure, they can't complete it anyways. Like, it doesn't matter.
I don't care. Like, they should be obligated.
Who's gonna pay
like,
for it?
They, out of their pocket. Like, either
What if
they
they
run
don't
their
have
company
money?
into the fucking ground doing it and close their doors. And it should probably also be a black mark on their record at that point.
I mean, what happens is
Is-
they go out of
here's the thing.
business. Like, that's period.
Yeah, but in normal
Nobody
law,
gets what was
Kyle,
promised, though.
In normal law, if you promise a product, you do not deliver it, and then file for bankruptcy, the odds that you'll get to start a new company are drastically reduced. In gaming, no such thing. If they just say, "Oh, sure, very sorry," that's it. You have no legal recourse.
Chat's going on about the year 10010 still.
No, there's not even really a societal because you remember Yogscast? They're still going strong. They swindled how many hundreds of thousands of dollars out of people for their game, which they used all of the money and then like, oh, very sorry, but it's all gone now.
Yeah, they were making a game, weren't they?
Not just them.
Well, they claimed they were at
Yeah,
least.
they claimed. But not just them, but dudes? Who's those losers who called the Nazi game thing? What, you know the one? Green. It's got like a green little book thing, Arch.
Back in a sec.
Ooh, they got in trouble
I
recently.
have no fucking clue.
They were something about you shouldn't be able to allow to play Nazis or bad guys in video games.
You
Game
drunk?
Theory? No. They pretend
Extra
to be
credits.
extra credits. They
Oh,
claim-
those cringe lords.
They were like, we're gonna develop a game and do it the right way. And if a studio can't pick it, if the team that works on it can't do it, for the budget we assign, for the money we raise, we're gonna have a different team do it until we can eventually get this game made. They got the money, and then they never talked about it again.
And then they failed because extra credit not only
I
have
don't
a
think they
really
failed. I think they just took
poor...
the money and like didn't care. I don't think
they've got a shit understanding of game theory, demonstrably so, and they've got even less of an understanding of running a fucking business.
So I remember when I was like,
The thing is, there's a very big difference between accepting donations for something and selling a promised product.
There's another thing though, because it's one of those legal gray areas that we haven't defined. Say, for example, you start up a Patreon, or not a Patreon, but the Kickstarter thing, and you say, okay, we're gonna make this, and you get donations, right? And then you don't make it. Well, technically, you only took donations, and there's no contract with Kickstarter that you have to finish
well,
this
it
product.
depends on the agreement, because Kickstarter works two ways. One, they get the money back if it fails, because I backed a Kickstarter once, and it failed, and so I got my money back. There's another one, which you always keep an eye out for. It's the one where it's like, they keep the money. Now, I normally read into what they
There's a
say.
difference between failing as a project and not meeting the goal. I think what you're talking about is not meeting the goal, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, because that's a refund too. Like Kickstarter doesn't give you that refund. That's the company.
A project failing is a very different thing than a game not reaching the goal it promised it would reach.
Because again, there's the thing. There's no protection there. If the company just declares itself bankrupt, you're done. Like it's entirely dependent upon the goodwill of the person behind it to issue that refund.
Well, if they have the money, because I know other indies who have actually they've tried to do it and tried to make it, and they got money, they got going, but it wasn't enough, and so the project failed because they didn't have the funds to make it, and that is their fault, yes, but they just couldn't make it. Like their goal was like whatever $10,000, they got like 4,000 or 5,000. It was just not enough, even with their own pocket money, and they were too poor. They couldn't finish the project. That shit just sort of happens. Then there's the whole thing of like, bad estimations, and that's another fucking can of worms. That's on the.
There is no such thing
Vamos!
as a good estimation.
You jumped into that as I fight. I jumped specifically to avoid hitting you, and then you jumped at the same time.
Because I know some indies who were like, I'm gonna make a game, and like they do research, they do lots of research, but it's not good research. Like it's not accurate. Like it's gonna be $40,000 to develop. It's like triple that because they didn't think it through.
If any person ever says, I know how much this costs, he is either an idiot or a liar.
That's why we always say
there's no other alternative.
That's true. Like you really should say we believe it's going to cost X amount.
And even then, you should come up with a number.
That's
then
higher.
You should double that number, and then you should triple that number. Now you might be in the ballpark.
Yes, generally it's always good to overshoot the estimates on everything. Like with anything.
By a fucking mile.
Yeah, when we first started doing character concepts, I was like, okay, it'll take. I made a guesstimate in my head on how much money it would cost per character, and then I realized that that guesstimation was wrong because some characters take longer to develop and require more art than other characters, and so it's like, okay, well, we'll do a case-by-case basis now. Some characters, depending on their importance, get more artwork than like a side character or a little quest character.
Now, it's also a lot based upon the people you get to, and that's another thing. The reason why you should double and triple gauge it is not merely because it might take more time and more money, but it's also dependent upon the people you get. I recently got a character concept artist working on some of my stuff, and I'm really lucky with him because he has a very clear gauge of what he wants to do. So he works on a specific number of promised pages. So it's like, okay, I will do X work for Y pay. So it's really nice and predictable, and he always produces what he's supposed to produce. I worked with other artists who was like, oh yeah, I'll do this. And then halfway through, it's like, I decided to do something completely different. Also, pay me more. Like, no.
Yep. Things are always a little bit unpredictable. It's also one of those things that you just learn how you work with an artist. Like, for each artist that I've worked with, I've learned that I kind of treat them a little bit differently. So it's like, okay, if this artist works well with this based on like this thing, then I do it like, okay, we do bundle commissions, and this is what I expect. And I also
Wait, Carl, are you saying that you should treat people like humans?
Yeah, you should. Because all
Not
artists are
artists,
differently.
no. If you treat artists like humans, they'll put on airs. You should treat them like what they are. Cattle that draw.
Cattle that draw. When you get... That's true.
You do that
However-
until you find one that actually works.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. When you find the artist that works well with you and you figure out what works well with that artist, then you make sure that that's a long-term working relationship because you want to keep them around.
Oh yes, like once you get into that, then you transition from cattle that draw to favored house pet. And the thing is too, like I specifically do this. I add in little like notes to them, like, oh, this was good. I find something specific to praise them for because then they get that warm fuzzy feeling. Then they'll work harder on the next one.
It's always important not to do blind praise too. I'm not saying that to you, I'm saying that to chat in general.
And you just gotta find something. Now, of course, that doesn't always work either. Like with a certain fucking Latvian, for example. I tried that. I gave up because he needs the stick far more than he needs the carrot.
See, in Latvian land, they are beaten regularly, so you gotta treat them for their culture. For example, Sala's from Thailand, sweatshops, so we work them to death. So we work-
And he likes it because it's like, wow, I earn money from this, and it's entirely normal. And not only
And
that,
he's like,
but
oh my
Kibs
god,
doesn't
thank you,
turn off
Mr.
lights.
Kib.
Oh my god, he just called me Mr. Kib. Mr.
Go away, giant thing.
I would hire more people from Asia if they could speak English. The problem is a lot of them can't. And working
They're
with,
pretty useless people.
I've worked with a few Japanese and Korean people, and like, the communication, like a lot of them just are not like. There's a serious barrier, even if they know English. The point where it's like, oh, it's a real pain.
Because they don't know English.
They don't really know it.
They know words.
And see there too, like I gotta praise the Chinese here, okay? I make a point out of separating the Chinese fascist state and Chinese people.
Good.
I got a couple of Chinese artists now. They're both great because they know the value of work and being given Western money. And so they go above and beyond every time. They don't understand a fucking pipping word I say. They put it through a goddamn Google Translate. But they always ask questions and they always get it right. And even when they get something wrong, they'll be like, oh, very sorry, I'll redraw. No problems.
You know, that could be a topic for its own conversation, like a big one. I'm talking about the relationship between the commissioner and the artist.
How to treat people from different countries. Lithuania, fucking yell at them. Never let them know you're happy with anything, because they'll just be like, now I can phone it in on the next one. No,
I can
beat them.
phone
Beat
it
them.
That sounds very Carlos. That's
It does.
It sounds very Eastern European.
he is an
Well,
Eastern European.
not all. Like, for example, Under Radar, his country is currently about to get invaded by Russia, so he needs to, bank away some money.
Yes, he needs
never-
to save some money so he can buy a gun.
But
Yes, he's never had that problem.
but if Ukraine stabilizes, he'll become a Carlos.
Yes, he probably will, and then I'll have to stop giving him the carrot.
Back to the stick. Eastern Europeans love sticks, by the way. They're used to them. It's familiar to them.
It is. Now, Balkans people, Serbs in particular, I quite like the Serbs, because they don't really argue, and they also have good work ethic. Now, the problem is, Serbians, like most Turkish people, have a very relaxed relationship with the idea of deadlines and time in general.
Oh.
So if you need something done on time, you gotta remind them of that frequently.
Bubbles are dead.
You set the deadline like a year away from when you actually need it.
You give them plenty of time, and then when you get closer to the time, then you start yelling at them. By the way, should we res bubbles?
Chat asks, how much money
it's
is your
quite far
game
away.
have cost to the moment? I don't know, and I almost don't want to know. I really don't want to know, actually. No.
Oh, why were you over here? I went over here too now. God damn it, Bubbles, you little piece of shit!
I healed him.
I came to fucking save you, you little scumburger!
I know you did.
Now he's murdering us, and now he's murdering.
You little piece of shit.
I came to save you, but now I'm going to
But
kill you.
I'll kill the thingy. Don't worry.
And Disco's like, I did the last 7 hit points of damage.
Arch does have a habit of massively overreacting to minor damage.
Oh, my shoulder's
do
over
enjoy it.
here.
Thank you for the compliment, Angelo Firon 1337. What an interesting year.
What else? Americans are not bad. Americans will do what you tell them to do within a reasonable time frame.
Do you say
They'll
they're the happy
occasionally-
medium?
Hold on. I've had the
They-
opposite
They
experience.
occasionally get a little creative, though. That's a problem. Like Vukasin, for example, he's the one I sent all of my like big battle art scenes to. He has like a steady pace, which he keeps doing. And occasionally he gets this flash of inspiration and he'll do something completely different. At which point it's a fucking coin toss what comes out.
A happy medium.
God. Like the west coast of America makes me want to commit suicide. I swear to God, I don't think I've worked with a single person from the west coast.
That's the wrong coast.
They're really good, and I'm like, I love your art, and they're like, I love working on stuff, and they're like, I'm gonna make it in 7 months, and I'm like, this game I want to be done in my lifespan, so no. This game- Oh my God, I can't tell you how frustrating that was. Like, I'd look at the day on the calendar, and like a month passed, and like half a month had passed, a month and a half, and I was like, this is insane. Like, I'm losing my mind. Like, at this rate, with the estimation of characters and artwork needed, this will literally take like a decade, and that is so unacceptable. I do not. Oh no.
The thing is, you need more concept artists right now to start finishing up shit.
Yep, that's the hard part. Like, for example, look at Warhammer, right? You got the Space Marines, you got the Guardsmen, you know what the vehicles look like, you know what the guns look like, you know what the spaceships look like, you know what the cities look like, and the landscape. We don't have any of that, so we gotta make it all. And so it's like, okay, we gotta work on the environment, we gotta get this done, gotta get that done. The entire universe is a blank page that's slowly being filled up with stuff. Takes
Yeah.
time.
Why haven't you done it already?
I think I got Latvian Pig Dog.
Yeah, but Latvian Pig Dog again, like... I don't know, like, he seems to work better with you, I guess. I need to beat him more. That's the
He
only
really-
fucking answer.
Okay, so with Latvian Pig Dog, like, remember the work we give him is not like what you do. You ask for a lot of finished stuff. What we ask for is, like, I ask for cheap little, like, 15-euro sketches. And I want lots of them. Like, I give him, like,
15
300...
euro sketches?
Yeah, 15 euros worth of quality. So it's like a
Huh.
little bit of shading, light on the sketches.
Little bit of shading line sketches. You know those
Tons of
icons we're using in the RP? He makes those for 8.
The little... Actually, well, he did that for a pro bono thing. Because I remember, because I talked to him. He was doing that to be nice. Lucky. Which I told him you were lucky, by the way.
The thing is, with the amount of shit he gives me, he should be paying me. I will say this, though. Like, Carlos's detail work has improved massively.
Oh, he's
and I
growing.
feel like
Yeah.
that's basically what he's doing for me. He's like, well, I need to do practice anyway, so I might as well get paid for doing the practice.
I mean, that's kind of how commission-based artists, like, grow. Like, they work on projects, and then they grow their art, and they expand it. It also is reflecting of the commissioners as well, because commissioners push them in certain directions. You'll notice that Carlos is getting a little bit better at the female form, which, when I remember when I met him, his female characters were, He's getting better, though. And that also helps because of his friends. Like, some of his friends that he hangs out with, like Jake. Jake and him are good friends. You know, the Jake Draws Tits and Ass guy.
See, I imagine
off
their
on him.
conversations would be hilarious, because Carlos is like, alright, so female supposed to look like a rock that has had sex with cow, yes? Like Jake's like, no, soft titties, soft, like, but
Soft?
no woman in my area look like this, all ugly. But yes.
You want firm titties, not soft titties.
What?
How fat are the women you date?
No, titties are supposed to be soft, not fucking
You're
hard.
not going to get soft titties with Jake. You're going to get, I don't know what, but you're going to get something else.
That's true. Jake draws tits that
no,
are
no.
the size of like torsos.
Yeah, no.
You're gonna get
Even,
Death Stars.
even good
You're
old
going to get
proper like
small
balloon
moons.
titties can be soft titties.
Like, look at the head size of a character and then compare it to the breast. Like a single
That's
breast.
just- that's
When I
normal.
see Jake's art, I'm
That's
fully
normal.
expecting to see a laser shoot out of it and destroy a starship.
Oh my god, it's like
That's
little Death
normal.
Stars. Just ask. Black donates $3 to Ask Disco. Kitty update from Disco, please.
He's still outside.
Well, you
Oh,
have
Disco did it, Kyle. She swallowed her own saliva again.
that'll
I
teach you.
didn't. I was taking a
It's
drink.
probably
That'll
tea.
teach you.
That'll show you what.
Kyle's no longer the only one who can reliably be killed by his own body liquids.
It wasn't my own body liquids. It was a drink.
Was it tea?
No, it was cider.
Okay.
Have you been watching Invincible
No,
lately, Ask
no.
Kintar and Storm? You know, I've been seeing a lot of memes of it, and people say it's like it's not what you'd expect a superhero movie to be like.
In fact, it's specifically
Sure.
designed to not be what you would expect out of a superhero thing. That's the entire point of Invincible.
Okay, hang on. Is it not what you expect from a modern superhero thing, or is it not what you expect from like
Modern.
an 80s superhero thing?
So, like, I looked up a little bit of the lore of Invincible, and it's pretty dark as far as like.
It's very
superheroes.
dark. It's
Lots
like
of dying.
the superhero movie you would get if you had a whingy emo teenager make it.
Yeah, it's pretty visceral. A lot of bad stuff going on, and it's not particularly happy.
It's a just a little bit of The Boys, but not quite as horrible.
Yeah, I heard The Boys is a very darkish one. They're weird because they're
Yes.
like, we have a literal hero that's a Nazi, like an actual Nazi.
Which one?
Isn't
Oh,
Stormfront?
Stormfront, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, I question whether or not she's a fucking Nazi.
Wait, no, isn't she actually a Nazi though? Because like literally, because I thought she knew like
You
Joseph Goebbels.
can't be called Stormfront and not be a Nazi.
That's true. The thing is, in the comic, he was a literal Nazi.
No, you mean she?
Like actual Nazi. Like he dropped power words like it was fucking Monday. Okay, no issues. The current Stormfront, not at any point in the entire series does she use so much as a racial slur. Not even like a spick or something. Nothing.
No
But
spicy words.
that's very likely to be because any depiction of that is inherently super racist, and that means the creators mean what they say, so.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like when you say literal Nazi, I expect literal Nazi.
Well, I
Not-
mean, no.
this.
As in her, she
I
in her
mean-
history, she was a Nazi. Like she's really old. She's lived a long time.
Using slurs
She is
isn't
very-
what makes you a Nazi. It's generally the political beliefs
I
that
thought
make you
that
a
was
Nazi.
her background. Like she was originally a part of the Nazi Party.
I think she was married to one.
Oh, well, would she be part of it, or is she not?
Yeah,
part
it's
of it?
kind of confusing because I know the actual
I haven't
Stormfront.
seen it, so I don't know. You got to tell me.
And the actual Stormfront was literal Nazi. Literal. Not like a hippie's interpretation of a Nazi.
I don't know. Stormfront, like I don't know. Or not Stormfront. Sorry. I looked at the boys and I was like, eh. I didn't decide to watch it, but I'm thinking about watching Invincible. I mean, I have Amazon Prime. Like I can watch it for free, so I should.
The first season of The Boys is pretty good. The second season, not really.
It loses its magic quick.
Yes, and they turned the main villain, Homelander. Like, in the first season, oh, he's a great villain, because he's just fucking scary. Like, he comes across as like he's about to snap at any second. And this guy is Superman. Like, he is retardo powerful, and he's always on this delicate hair trigger. That's really unnerving. But in the second season, he just becomes, like, Saturday morning cartoon villain evil. He loses that psychopathic edge and just becomes, like, blasé bad guy.
Yeah. Also, quick divergent. Patrick Joseph has become a soft reminder. Remember, if you join the Discord server, to send me screen cap of your receipt and get access to the secret room. Thank you for donation.
You know that you can automate that, Kyle.
I can, but I
You
don't.
can literally automate that.
I can just keep repeating it, and they can keep sending me screen cappies.
You can
He's-
automate it.
Kyle hates bots.
You can, it's not even a bot with YouTube. You don't even need a bot with YouTube.
Oh, Discord just works that way, Disco? Is that how easy it is? She's like, no.
There's a YouTube like integration thing where you can just be like, yes, if anybody with membership on my channel joins, give them this role. And Discord's like, okay, I'll do that.
I don't think we need to bully Discordia. She's trying to help us. Stop it. Yeah, let me help.
Sometimes, Kyle, your boomerisms hurt me because you shouldn't be a boomer yet.
Human interaction. Human interfacing. I need more meat slaves.
Only
I
everything.
need more meat.
The thing is, you're not wrong. Discordia needs way more bullying than she gets.
That's true. It's like,
You
damn.
try, Arch. You try. But you fail.
Damn. Gotta try harder, Arch. Clearly it's not working. Low resistance still.
Next time, I'll just...
Don't bully me.
It worked during Steel Division. I just need you to play more of that. I uncovered one weak point to that.
Yeah, I heard about that, Disco. You're busted. Salty,
Yep.
salty.
Disco is a surprisingly competitive thing. Like, it's odd. He doesn't strike you like that, but she is.
This is awful. I'm getting gang raped by roly-polies.
Good.
Stuffer.
You deserve it.
Oh my god, I'm going to die. Game, let me up.
Every lance of the roly-poly pea that hammers into you. Deserved.
Guys, let me into the corner, Disco. Let him in.
Oh, why are you dying?
Don't die.
I'm not trying to.
Well, don't try harder.
Don't try harder. Disco.
You said you're not trying.
You want me to don't try harder? Just leave me alone.
I feel like I'm being shot at now.
Step ups. Good shot.
Yeah.
Arch is the one shooting. That's how you know. He's agreeing. Yeah. Duh.
Yes, you are.
Now I'm flanking. It's called enfilade fire.
I'm saving Kyle's ass.
Super
Saving Private
effective.
Kibs.
Saving Ryan's Private. The porn movie parody of Saving Private Ryan, and a much better movie in several ways.
Saving Riot's privates.
Yep. It tells an engaging story of a young man lost in France and the many,
It's not like
many
giving him
tiny-
antibiotics for his STD.
Damn it. Stupid shotgun. Son of a bitch.
Nope.
They didn't have STDs in the 1940s. They just called them itches.
I
Black
feel like I'm in a
makes
bad spot here.
$5 to say Disco doesn't get bullied as much because she gives the George Kitty noises.
This is
I don't feel like that's a good enough reason.
I think
It's
we
a
need to
terrible
increase
reason,
the
to be honest.
bullying. It's the only right thing to do, chat. Like,
get up.
Ow, Jesus.
she's getting bouncy.
Get up.
Oh my god, I almost jumped into that.
It got me.
No,
Ow.
I'll go look for some health packs. There's one. Oh, looks like Bubbles is also dead.
Yes, that's why I said ow. I'm holding a little pointy thing.
Oh, it died. That's good.
Patrickson says, "Ha, Kibs, your Discord dead. I'm high kick out." What? I'm very
I
confused.
don't understand that when people are they just go and declare Discord's dead. You're like, ha ha ha, dead Discord, and you're like, okay.
What?
Are you drunk?
Are Discords dead? What do you mean? Is it not working?
It'd also help if you use real language to communicate and to convey your message.
Yeah, that was very... He retracted his message. He's like, which way?
Air Force arrives. Use hooligans to destroy the teleportation ship.
Why is Mally being there being weird or something?
Probably.
Mally. You know you are
It's-
weird, Mally. There's Necron Boy being fucking a defeatist in there again. Or is Venji being weird?
3, 2, 1.
Hey, two.
Venge is
one.
pretty obsessed with bots.
Venji's a little gay. Oh hey, we have an orbital space
Hello?
satellite that actually works now?
Well, that was a lot of shit that just spawned on top of me. That's unfortunate.
Welcome to EDF. Enjoy your stay.
Take over the base now.
Take over the base now, Barge. Do it now, Barge.
I would, but I think I was already a little bit too close to the base.
I see that.
I
thing
didn't
like-
spot the 200 secret aliens hidden just beneath the crust of the earth.
I will try to distract them for you.
Luckily, I have a shotgun with fire miniature suns.
What was it?
Yeah.
Like a striker or something?
Yes.
Yep, okay. That's why he's making that sound. I was like, he's driving around pretty fast. Whee! That's a little striker. IFB.
It's got an autocannon.
That's quite nice. It's pretty speedy, too.
Oh yeah, no, those things are ridiculously fast.
Yeah, go over there and take out that stuff.
Oh, I should probably not have jumped out like that.
Bubbles, you
Come back here.
You better get in for the roly-polies kill you. Archie might want to help
Nah, it's
that,
fine.
so...
I'm good.
Did you get in a vehicle?
No,
He's waddling.
I was calling a new one. It's probably faster that way. Because think how far that one flew away. It's not that far away to be honest, but still.
You Grim Reapers are actually kind of shit.
Wait a minute, is that? I see things over there.
You're Storm 4. Grim Reaper, you're Storm 3. Sergeant, you're Storm 2. And you,
Fuck off, roly poly.
Wait, is this a reference to the Storm teams from the previous EDF game?
No idea.
Storm team!
Haha! I've upgraded from Striker.
Where did you get that?
Oh, they're just standing here.
What? Oh, I guess this base had like just some vehicles lying around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's some mechs and stuff. I thought those were yours.
Should loot though.
Yeah, we should loot. Drone killed last thing. It's
What?
There's also
Kill
NPCs
last
around,
thing?
so
No. Nice, it's still alive. He just barrel rolls across the map. Oh my god. Like,
Kyle thinks that any rolling is barrel rolling.
Shut up. It's true. Barrel rolling covers every type of roll.
Actually,
Cinnamon rolls
Kyle,
or barrel rolls?
the barrel roll specifically refers to the aerial maneuver.
Do a barrel roll. No. Let's go stop choking on your own spit. You're embarrassing.
Huh?
Yeah, you're being awfully
I wasn't
Kylie
joking,
today.
I was just coughing.
Yeah, being remarkably Kylie.
I inhaled cider earlier. My throat's now a bit like.
Ha Kibs, is your Discord dead? Did you just only make that worse? Jake, Patrick, say
Is that supposed to be a question? Is that supposed to be like, hi Kibs, is your Discord dead?
Hi Kibs, is your Discord dead? No. Are you talking about the
Stop eating into the fucking drum mill. Should you?
where the link is on
What's
the
that
about page?
sentence? Oh, have you linked like a dead link or something?
Somebody tried to say that last time, but then they joined, and the link does work. I checked it like a month ago because that's when somebody.
We had a couple of people who are like, oh, Discord's dead. It's like, Never mind, I joined.
Never mind every minute. That was funny.
People tend to have violent responses to like minor inconveniences in these cases. It's weird.
Was Tootin says this looks like the base you start as a civilian. Yeah, I think this is the same
Because
base.
it is that base.
Yeah, we're revisiting it. Like we're going back to where we start and we're getting to the last part of the game. We're close to it. We're closer. We got like 20 missions.
We got like 40 missions.
The game's 111 missions or 113. What mission are we on?
80 now.
Oh yeah, there's like 40 missions, never mind.
We're still a ways off.
Yeah, let's try that one.
Don't worry, it'll only get worse from here.
When is Arch going to run another RP for me to listen to?
Never.
Yeah, no, there's not going to be any more RPs.
High ticks now just like super sad. Like, oh no. It's every Sunday. Sunday. Not Saturday. Disco made me think it was Saturday once. She lied to me.
I didn't. I corrected you. You put the wrong goddamn day down after you got the time wrong yesterday, Kyle.
She got me.
He probably did try to just like she probably tried to screw you with the time as well.
Yeah, she
Everyone
did.
else got the right time except for Kyle.
Yeah.
How is that my fault? I even
That
drew
sounds like a
pictures.
Kyle
I
problem.
even
It sounds like a Disco
gave
problem.
him diagrams.
Actually, I asked Hans what the time was. We even have a screen cap. I mean, Ketchup. And Ketchup said that it was at 3, and I'm like, okay. I said,
You mean ketchup?
and then I posted, and Ketchup just doesn't say anything. Ketchup's quiet because he knows he goofed. He's like, oh shit, Ketchup, sorry again.
Yes,
Don't
high
you
tech.
mean
We
ketchup?
started one yesterday on Arch's new channel.
Tried.
Yeah, it's called the Archcast. The first
To be
episode
fair,
already
looking
aired.
at how slowly you moved around on that map, yeah, that would classify as trying.
Hey, hold on. It was only that map. The regular map was fine. When we were doing the combat, it was super smooth. But for whatever reason, it has to do with the fact that there's that map that Arch has for the caves, for the pungent port. Like,
Port pungent.
shut up. That one is like...
I love these turrets.
That one's also quite large because there's stuff crammed in there. Yep.
We'll just have... hopefully it'll
Res
get
me!
less.
An ant walked in front of me.
You're dead? Where are you?
Is that what happened to my HP?
Where's the dead body? Oh, you got him.
That's very possible.
There's a lot of turrets here.
I went from full
Yes.
HP to 1 HP in like a moment.
Stardust cannons do that, Arch.
Nah, if it was my Stardust cannon, you wouldn't have that last 1 HP.
See, the ants don't do that much damage to me.
Now, I'm being very careful to shoot over your head, so it's not my fault. Although I almost killed Kyle there because there was an ant, and I was like, that looks like an ant. And then I see a little Kyle in front of it, like, oh.
Would like health box.
They're all dead. Winjeth North Disco.
Black
yes.
donate.
Yes.
Want a health box?
Wait, what? Black
Oh,
donates
fuck.
$3 to say I'm actually. It's called the aileron roll.
No, the aileron roll and the barrel roll are two different maneuvers as well.
Look at black.
Aileron roll is carried out purely by using the aileron. Ergo, the name aileron roll.
Ow.
What do you think of that, Black? You just been corrected by Blondie. Oh shit. Deletes his YouTube account. Cries. He'll come back as Black 1918. He changed the year. Moved it forward one.
Well, hijack, we do it every Sunday. Depending on your time zone, though. I don't know what time of day it is for you.
God, YouTube sucks. I'm subbed to that channel and click the bells and everything. Yeah, it didn't notify people. You could also alternatively try joining Arch's or my Discord, because I'll be posting it there for my own subs, as well as Arch posts it for his, right?
I checked it out later. It never listed the warning thing, you know, when you list it and it's like, okay, it's supposed to be like starting in X amount. It never did that.
Maybe because it's a
Why?
new channel,
Nobody fucking
so-
knows. But whilst it was running, it did show up at the top of the channel. Even then, I know that a bunch of people didn't get notifications, and that's just...
That's cancer.
You gotta remember... what was the numbers? Because they talked about this. If you just click subscribe, you get notifications of like 25% of stuff. If you click the bell, you get notifications of about 75% of stuff. There's actually no way to get all notifications.
I don't know why people want notifications for YouTube. Though.
The thing is, like,
It sounds so silly.
because lots of people are subscribed to lots of channels, but like when it comes to this kind of thing, that's why we
People wants to watch live streams live because it's a bonding experience. I get to look at the chat and see a person, and they get to see me, and we're like brethren
Live streams
now.
are dumb though.
Yeah, Kyle,
Wait,
live streams
dick.
are fucking stupid.
Wait.
Stop it.
Don't
whore.
join in on him, Barge. God damn it. You're supposed to tell him he's dumb.
What?
Arch sees this opportunity, he's like, you know what? I like Bubbles. Bubbles is right.
This
Oh,
Live
thank
streams
you.
are fucking stupid. Oh, yay!
Oh my god,
Hey,
there's so
fuck
many.
off.
Mine
It's
now.
my tank.
I didn't know I could go inside these.
Now he's gonna be even crankier.
Grumpy Bubby. Bubbles, don't destroy your own tank, you fool.
I'll destroy it before letting Arch have it.
Focus on the bugs, goddammit.
Kill the bugs!
Bugs
Nah, he'll
everywhere.
die.
Eject. Flee. Whew.
That's a lot of bugs.
Lucky I got a jetpack, otherwise that would have been unfortunate.
I don't know if your tank's still over there, Bubs, but I probably don't think
It's
is.
not. It's destroyed.
It did a good job, though. It protected me from the hordes of enemies for several valuable seconds.
Did Arch kill you again, Disco?
In a roundabout way.
In a roundabout way.
If he and Bubbles had actually been killing the bugs.
I was killing them for the most part.
No, you weren't. You were killing Arch.
That's true.
Yeah.
And
I was
Barge
killing
is
them
also
for the
down.
most part.
You were killing
Yeah.
Arch. I seen you.
I was killing Arch for
I
a
saw you.
minority of that fight.
Mm-hmm.
Disco, you really should fix your eyes.
Yeah, Disco. On
Yeah.
your gunky ears, too, who don't hear when you say that you're going to go and eat.
Disco.
Oh yeah, I said I was gonna go and collect
Gunky
my
ears.
food order. And Arch is like, I hear nothing. Oh look, nothing moving. I kill everything on screen. Hee I the best.
He does that, by the way.
There was barely anything on the screen. You were guarding a strategic hill with like one T-34-85 as 6 Panthers rolled up. Like, I did you a
couldn't do
favor.
nothing. I came back and he's like, I kill everything.
Oh, all of it.
How good I am.
I'm about to lock the U.S. Civ via the event. What are you talking about, Typhoon? I don't know. Oh, the Age of Empires. Wait, you did the event? Oh my god. I can't imagine doing all those event things to get that DLC for free. I'd rather pay $5.
How much is that to do, actually? I never even looked at what the event is.
It was like, you gotta do like 30 missions or something.
That could be very easy or very cancerous.
How cancerous is it, Typhoon? You actually did it.
30 missions doesn't mean much.
I'm just rounding it up. Or rounding down, probably, because it's probably like 1,000. Because they're like, yeah, here, we're going to give you America. You can get it for free or you can pay for it. And I'm like, I'm not doing the event thing. Like, I'll just give you $5. You give me America.
I'm entirely fine with that system. War Thunder and World of Warships does that crap all the time. And as long as the reward is sufficient,
I mean, you get free $5 worth of DLC, so that's something.
$5 is probably not sufficient, but as long as it's a decent reward, I don't mind a little bit of grind.
You
As
know,
long as
little
it's
bit
an
of grind
option
can
to
be
then get
fun.
it for free.
Most of them was do X. That event was 50 missions, but they're easy-ish. Okay. Well, I mean, you
It's probably not
unlock
that bad
United
then.
States as a playable faction in Age of Empires. Technically, it was playable because when you played your empire and you did the whole revolution thing, you could secede to different nations like Hungary or, you know, Denmark.
There's one bug in here somewhere.
Oh god.
Under the ground, which might have bugged out.
no.
Or it might be downstairs.
I'm hoping it's downstairs. Yep, there's more bugs. Okay.
Yep, here they are.
What? Oh, he's downstairs.
Ah, you got a lot of these tight, confined quarters.
Oh yeah, no, they're really nice. You know what kind of lovely turrets I have, Arch?
No,
Okay. I'm proud of you.
I hope they don't fuck up Age of Empires 4.
I kind of hope they do.
I don't.
That'd be funny.
I just want to. I
You and
kind of
Bubbles
just
can go
want
to
to
hell.
see Relic dead right now. I kind of just want them to die. Oh, hey,
Just want
spawn.
an RTS game.
That was sudden. That was really sudden. And they're all roly-polies. Jesus.
No, they didn't spawn. They've been coming this direction for a while now.
You know it's bad when my PC is lagging.
There's a lot of roly-polies over there, huh? I love the
I think
roly-polies,
so.
though. They're kind of cute.
I do.
I
like
love
it.
flamethrower turrets.
That was a pretty sudden and violent entrance, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's
They're
almost
really
like
cool.
it's
I
tight
thought you meant
quarters.
Police, though.
No, they're adorable.
Look at them. I love how they split in half. Like, I'm sad now. Dead polies.
Poor police.
Ow, fuck, Bubs. Go away!
Can't control them.
You're burning me alive with your stupid burning
What are
turds.
you doing?
I
Stop.
actually have no control over the turrets. They'll just be on.
I think there's one up there still, Arch.
Yes, there is.
Oh shit, here it comes.
Oh shit. It's just a roly-poly.
Dude, he's a roly-poly. He's super powerful, bro. You can knock me over and I'll tumble down the steps or something. Go away from me, Babas! That's right, climb on the
Going
ceiling.
up the wall.
Ah, he's hurting not the wall enough, you fucking dick. Okay, where are we supposed to go?
No idea.
Follow the dude. So they're coming down here.
Okay,
Oh, sir, we're going down.
Look, Dev and Sargon is having an argument again.
oh,
Enjoy
God.
it, Disco.
Are they?
Don't let me...
It's better than Dev and Scrump having an argument, I guess.
Oof, drama.
You say that they're having an argument, and the first thing I see is one of them going, "Yeah, I agree."
Oh my god.
It's not a very good argument.
Arch is like,
I don't know.
you argue if you agree with somebody.
I mean, they probably were arguing, but it just seems
Sargon is
funny.
calling Dev a neo-reactionary. So there you go. He's a neo-reactionary.
Reactionary. Well, the more you know.
To be
Boom,
fair,
boom,
Dev
boom.
probably is a neo-reactionary.
Where's the lie?
Holy shit. There's a lot of bugs in there.
I have flamethrowers and
Why
rocket
do you think I'm
launchers.
not in there?
Why do you think I am in here?
Just gonna stand back here and fire into this doorway.
Oh my god. Imagine if there were persistent corpses. We'd never get through these hallways.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm getting through just fine.
So petty. Yeah, fam, just round.
Hey, Carl, you call me fatty, but you're the one complaining about not getting through these wide-ass hallways.
Fat little bub. Fat Bub. Would you rather Bub be skinny or fat? I'd say I'd rather him be fat.
Why?
Because then he's round Bub.
Why though?
Mayhaps.
Or
But
like-
skinnier people tend to be less happy.
That's true. Bubbles is probably twiggly. Twig Bubs.
You make me lose weight, Kyle.
Good, I'm healthy for you.
You know, constantly losing weight is not healthy, Kyle.
Shut up, Twiglet. No, keep going. Oh shit. Oh, this is foreshadowing to the big mech things.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let the enemy destroy it. If they wanted to destroy it, I think they've had time.
Nah, they've had no time. It's an absolutely terrible idea, by the way.
That was.
But I like terrible ideas.
Oh, there's a Bub somewhere in that hellhole. Don't know what the fuck
Yes,
he's
there
doing
is.
in there, but he's doing Bub
Me
stuff.
neither. That's why I don't want to be over here. I can't say it's a very particularly healthy decision, but I wanted to. But survival is on the agenda.
What are you shooting? Oh my god, there's like one bug left. He's dead.
Who's shooting?
Dead.
Who's killing Bug? He's dead now.
Mine.
Look at this big robot barge.
I can't
Mine.
get up there. I
Mine.
can stand on its foot.
Mine.
Mine. Mine.
Oh.
Any fun upgrades? No. Haven't gotten any fun upgrades in a while now. I think it's approaching that time.
Did you get pregnant?
No, for me to have fun upgrades.
Flatty. Flatty. Oh no.
This is a fantastic idea. Nothing could possibly go wrong for me doing this. It's fine.
FC gun, Z launcher, guard post Mark II, Caliban support vehicle.
This is fine, Kyle. Don't worry about it.
I think Bubs is retarded. You even have a gun?
I think so too.
What's a gun?
He's not even bringing a gun. Bubbles is literally unarmed. I'm looking at your loadout and I'm noticing there's no weapons on there. Besides
I haven't
deploying
brought a gun
turrets.
all day.
You've been deploying turrets. I know, I know.
The flamethrower turrets are actually pretty good. I get 4 of them and they last for forever.
The flamethrower turrets are nice, but they're super close range. They'll keep the melee things away, though.
Which is like almost the entirety of the enemy roster. All types of ants. Except for... Well, the problem is they don't have the range to hit the queens. But they will also get into basically melee. There's spiders, small ones. There's roly-polies, which they are wonderful against. Frogs have this strange thing with running around and occasionally getting into melee range. Wasps, they're probably not very good against.
Black Noise, Sweet Say, Struggle Snuggle, Breed Kibs. I like how the textures on the robot haven't loaded. Thank you for the donation. You generate.
Mine.
God damn it. He keeps flying on top of it. Arch like watched a big battle mech thing. What class actually gets to use those? The aerator, right?
Yep.
Arch, you need to start playing Air Raider. They do get to call in those things at some point.
Fine. Next time.
Arch is like, I want Big Mac. See,
This
he's a
is mine
sucker
now.
for big stompy things. Game, why are you telling me how to play the game? I already know. What the fuck?
Game, get that out of my way. I can't see what I'm shooting at. Stop.
Oh, it's
No,
the tutorial
no.
for how to control it. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not using it. I'd rather just be able to see what I'm targeting.
Okay.
I can't see game. Game.
Game doesn't give a fuck.
It's really hard to target things when there's a thing over the...
Also, why is there a tutorial for a thing we aren't using?
Define we.
I think Bubbles is using it, but why are we getting it?
Oh, this is
Because
punching
fuck you.
frogs in the back.
And
of
how
the
do I
head.
dismiss the tutorial?
Wait, I guess.
It is
can't
literally
see.
timer based.
Oh my god. Right, whichever dev made this needs to be sacked and banned from the industry.
You're like, get out.
Cancelled. Literally cancelled.
This thing is slow and sluggish, though.
It's fun to
Can't
fight
see what
kaijus
I'm
with that.
shooting
though.
at.
Because you can fight the big kaijus, you can do the punchy punchies. And they actually like reel back when you punch them. And then those thrusters on the back will actually propel you back up. Like, it's the most weeby thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. If it was the most weeby thing ever, it would be using a light sword.
Oh,
It would
that's
be
true.
using light swords, it would shoot lasers, and it would fly.
Hey,
Yep.
do they
Why
have
It
the
would
would
be
I
cannon
able to
put
version?
fly.
this thing on my screen?
But you can fly in that thing, can't you? Or you can jump. Jump bubbles.
Why have I still got this thing on my screen?
Because it hasn't been long enough yet.
Okay, you can't. That's only to get you back up.
I think so. Let me try to hold it down. Yeah, it's soon to get me back up.
I like how the ants are
Yeah.
just crawling all over Bubs.
Mm-hmm.
But Kyle has
Let me
been
just walk
proven
forward a
wrong
bit.
yet again. It's not the most
Shut
weeby
up,
thing ever.
Blondie. It's pretty weeby though.
Can't see. Why is it over my targeting thing?
Now, Mass, that's a weeby game. One that I do recommend too. And it will have co-op eventually, Kyle. So there you go. We can play Mass. Not with Bubbles and Disco, because there's only 2-player co-op. But hey,
Savage.
they're basically only here for ambient noise anyway.
Yeah, they're just
Thanks.
background sluts. Just goes like,
Hey, you can't call Disco a slut. She's a woman.
I call
She
Bubbles
has special
and
protection
Disco
against that one.
as sluts.
Yeah.
So,
So you're half a bigot.
egalitarian. Like I said on Twitter,
Racist.
it's
Sexist.
like, do not worry. I would hit a woman as hard as I would hit a man. Because I,
Yes, you're an
because I
kind of
care.
protagonist. We get it.
I wouldn't hit a woman as hard as I would hit a man, because that would be a waste of strength. I know I can bench a woman way easier than a man.
Damn.
See, Disco? I am your white knight.
Thanks.
Thanks.
She sounds
He's
so
whiter
happy
than
about
any
it.
knight in history.
I am pretty white.
I mean, that's factual. Alright, Bubbles, you're starting to run out of health there, buddy.
It's fine. I don't need health.
Good, maybe when he gets out, I'll be able to target things again.
Maybe.
Nah, probably not.
Frogs can stay there.
I have a sneaking suspicion this is intended to be here the entire mission.
Why is it so
Look,
big,
they got-
though?
They have to make sure you know how to operate it.
But does it need to be over my gun's targeting thing?
Well, where else would it
Yes.
be, Disco?
You might not see it if it was somewhere less obtrusive.
Yes, you might ignore it.
Sniper rifle. I'm trying to aim.
I don't need to
Yeah,
aim in
and that's
this.
the problem.
But it's a tutorial for this thing.
Okay, but
that
I'm
one
not in
keeps
that
dying.
thing. Why don't
Well,
you
that's a
just
personal
tell me?
problem, isn't it?
I'm gonna start shooting at Bubs. Never mind.
I'm gonna start shooting it.
I'm not going to discourage this course of action.
You know Bubbles is pedantic, yet you feed into it.
Which is why Bubs is not a thing being shot.
Well, I have a
Big
lot of
enough and
health, so
ugly
feel
enough
free.
That I don't need the targeting thing to hit it.
As I have said on many previous occasions, Bubs is not pedantic. He is pedantry.
Wow.
The definition. You just see a picture of his face. It's like, hello. He's stated on several occasions, no, several thousand occasions, that he enjoys being pedantic.
I do. It annoys people, particularly Arch.
Yeah, see?
Pedantry is the refuge of those of low creativity.
Oof. Right in the bub. Yeah,
I don't need creativity to piss off Arch.
Why did nobody pick up all that loot over there?
Because Arch is too busy whining.
Because fucking Bubbles is right there, and yet he didn't pick it up.
I'm in the fucking
It would have
toilet.
taken me about 5 minutes to run across there. Why did nobody pick up the goddamn loot?
This
Why
is
didn't you pick it up, Disco?
Well, I just told you.
Why didn't you pick it
I
up,
told you
Disco?
at the start of the sentence.
Disco, pick it up.
I told you at the start of the sentence.
Disco, why are you late?
Earl
I told you at the start of the
Testicules
sentence.
donates $3 say struggle, snuggle, breed Kibs, following suit after black. Wow.
We should break Bubbles down and struggle snuggle him too.
Just be a
luck.
pedant to Bubs.
Now imagine that though. What happens if you breed pedantry with idiocy? You'd have a Kyle Bubble baby. That would be awful.
What if you breed snarkiness with pedantry like Bubbles and Barch? It'll just get more annoying.
I feel like I'm already snarky.
I know, but
No, you're pedantic.
yeah,
He's
Arch
both.
Arch
You
is
mean
pedantic.
Pedantry and snark are two different things.
Yeah, he could be both, though.
But what if we breed him with Barch? He'll get more blonde. Chloe donates $3 says, so when are Arch and Kibs going to stop flirting with each other and get married? You mean Bubbles and Arch? I'll correct that thing. At this point, if we turned off the stream, these two will start banging. You guys practically share your channels like a married couple.
The problem is, Kyle is way too far below me when it comes to income, and it would lead to an unhappy marriage.
Been concentrated 125 pesos to say, damn it. They say Warhammer 40k fans are schneetsies. Whew. I was almost a fan. Good thing I'm just an actual hardcore fiskist. Oh my god.
Thank God, I'm just a fascist.
Little Shinkatsu, you little shit.
I mean, we've tried socialism like 6, 7 times. Why not have a go of the other form of socialism again? You know, worked
Sounds
out
like
well for a
politics to
while.
me.
We
Sounds
got an
like-
Autobahn.
Bard should be beaten.
It
Yes.
sounds like politics to me. Yes, Bubbles, I am genuinely arguing for the return of fascism because of the Autobahn.
Now listen, you remember that thing from, what's that, Redo of the Healer with the dick slap? Bubbles, we need to get an animation when Arch talks that play dick slaps Bard.
I don't think we need an animation. I think we actually need Arch to get dick slapped.
Like, just a thwack across the face. Arch, I don't want PP smack my face.
Damn, I was aiming at thing. I have no control over my missiles anymore.
Well, just like in the previous section, it's because the game doesn't want you to. Now stop whinging.
Oh wait, they're dropping battle smacks?
Yeah.
What the fuck do they call that?
Bargo.
Can you stand up there, Arch?
Heh.
You sort of can. I'm not sure if I would recommend doing so, though.
I mean, Arch is doing it.
Just kind of flying around rather than anything else.
Oh, he's
And I think he
he
learned his lesson now.
Oh, he got the fist hit him. Yeah, you be careful of that.
Yeah, it's just Bubbles doing friendly fire. That's hardly a rarity.
I mean, I don't think that
I'm
was
not sure if this one
intentional.
actually can do friendly fire.
Oh.
It might have been the boss. Something kind of adorable about punching this thing around.
Below $2 say, since Arch admits he wouldn't be happy with Bubbles earning less than him, shows he is the woman in the relationship. Bubbles is hooking a blonde bimbo indeed.
Ah. Ah.
She
I
is
just
quite a bimbo.
substituted people's names there to make it
I don't
match.
want to tank it.
Thank you for the donation.
Well, then bring it over to me. It's kind of faster than I am. Stop running away, you shit.
Because we're doing more damage to it than you are.
Ow!
No, it attacks based on proximity.
I didn't want to be tanked.
Know you now, Disco? Dead.
Thank you. I was
The problem is that
happily hiding in the building.
Turns
shit.
that way.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Discordia has been knocked out.
Explodey
What
thing.
happens to
Again,
loss?
Disco?
Explodey thing.
Holy shit. That was close. I'm running out of health to give Disco.
I'm normally a lot further back when those things.
Alright, Disco, try and stay on your feet.
Oh, I'm back here.
Keep that thing rolling. Part of the problem is Arch.
It's almost
Part of the
dead.
problem is you're slow and dumb.
The thing is, you're closer to it than I am a lot of the time, so it'll go after you.
Problem is, his class is close air support, so he's gotta be close.
Well, he doesn't have to use that. He has other weapons, but it is one of the more effective ones.
I mean, we're doing good damage to it. Almost like you can see its skin starting to peel off.
I am doing good damage to it, yes. This is true.
I'm shooting with mortars. And you shut the fuck up, Blondie.
Looks like Bargo wasn't built for nothing.
That's a dumb name for a mech.
Bubbles,
Yeah, the
turn.
problem is
You keep
behind-
being outmaneuvered. What's wrong?
It is right
This thing
behind.
turns like this. This is how fast this thing turns.
It's like the helicopter taking off.
Yes.
He's like, up we go in like 5 minutes.
Come here, you little shit.
Monsters have entered the combat area.
Oh,
There's your health.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
No.
I'll take care of the boss.
Well, don't lose aggro on it again. I don't want to be slapped by it.
Yeah,
get close
try
to
to
it.
fucking do something, huh?
Where's the monsters?
Coming on the edge of the map.
It hit me. Nah. I'm down.
Bubbles fell down. He's gonna gangbang Bub.
The moment we give him responsibility, he's already on his fucking ass.
Typical Bub.
Oh good, my gun needs reloaded. That's perfect. Oh, that's a lot of ants.
It's a lot of health packs, you mean. You just gotta, you know, play the lottery until you get the one with the health pack in it.
Okay.
Don't worry, you've got plenty of attempts.
Oh, small health pack.
Let's use all of them.
Shit, shit, shit. Ah, damn it. Before I could get to it, I get 26 hit points.
Bubbles or Birch is down.
Bubbles is down too. That's correct.
Yes, he is right next to me. No.
Don't worry, I'm off again. I don't even know how I fell forward that time, but okay.
Hey.
Come on, you fucking bugs. Oh shit.
Come on, you little bitch boy.
Stop fucking falling over all the goddamn time.
Well, maybe you would like to tank it then, Arch.
I was tanking it, and then you whinged at me. I can't reach it. Arch is doing too good a job.
You did, Bob. You did.
You
Except he
did.
wasn't tanking it.
Evasion tanking is a fine form of tanking. Oh, see, I
Tanking
tanked it.
only is a
tanked
thing
it,
when you're
Bubbles.
holding aggro. Oh, why on the ground, Arch?
You
Arch, why
asked
on
me
the
to
ground,
tank
Arch?
it, little bitch, and now you whinge again? God, can
Why
nothing
on the ground,
satisfy your
Arch?
tiny
What's
little
wrong
soul?
with you, Arch?
Oh my god.
You fell again, Bubbles. Come on, you're supposed to do the damage.
And I didn't die unlike you, Arch.
Only because you spent so much of your time on your ass.
Ow.
This thing is actually getting low on health, though.
Yes, it is. On a
Yeah,
serious
the
note,
boss has to go soon.
we need to kill the boss quick. The ants have taken
Ah!
out the mech.
I don't
What's
want
that?
to be the tank. I don't want to be the tank.
Well, you're gonna have to be, because Bubbles just broke the toy.
I mean, we've done a significant amount of damage to it, though. So hopefully it won't be. Oh no. Hit it with everything you got, Bubs. You have bigger artillery strikes, right?
Define bigger.
More boom booms.
Like, the miniguns do an insane amount of damage.
More miniguns then.
Oh, fucking
Bubbles. What do
I was
see?
paying half attention and there was a fucking pillar in the way.
God damn it, Bubbles. You were doing some serious damage up, but you need to not fucking die.
I got a hard chop. Maybe he can help.
So get me up
No,
then.
alright. As long as I
Don't
can
wait,
keep a
don't get up,
little
Bubbles,
bit of
yet.
distance,
Ah!
I can keep shooting it for a very long time.
Bait him away from Bubbles' corpse.
I'm trying. I'm not very
What I had
mobile.
to do, Carlos, walk forward, goddammit.
Get behind me, Disco, because then it'll aggro onto me.
There.
I'm not entirely
Above.
sure where you are. You're over there.
I'm getting it.
Fafnir Bane says, why are the
Well,
Danes
all my missiles are gone because you took too long, Kyle.
Bubbles, I yielded you, Bubbles! Oh my god, go away from me. Get away, bye.
Woo!
God, there are so many small little
We got it.
things
There.
everywhere to get stuck on.
That was spongy fucking boss.
Yes, yes it is.
Shows that Barker is an indispensable asset. We will start
Well,
I
that
don't
asset
know
might be
about
gone
that.
now.
A giant fucking useless robot blew up.
Oh, damn.
Pilot error, I guess.
I think I was the best tank there.
I agree. Definitely better than the big robot.
Granted, it was more kiting than tanking, but still.
Yeah, but that's still superior to spending all of your time on your ass.
Oh,
That
this-
wasn't an option for me. If I'd been hit, I
Arch
wouldn't
is
have been
trying
on
to
my
double
ass.
down, but betray. So I'm gonna have to side with Bubbles. Bubbles actually
I
probably
mean,
did.
Arch is spending an awful lot of time thinking about me on my ass. Like, he never commented on me when I was standing up, but every time I went down, he just had to look. Every time I was on my ass, had to look.
Because he wants to.
I think I
missionary.
missed. You did it so frequently. I think I missed out on a few actually.
I don't think so. You commented pretty much every
blinked
single time,
occasionally.
Arch.
We need missionary fan art of Barch and Bubs. Baka be gentle. What do you think of that? 10 out of 10 or 10 out of 10?
3 out of 20.
Bubbles is like, I think it's a little okay. Look at that. Look at that.
I don't want to look at that.
Look at it. It's a chant. They're like, rare. Where's my
Kyle, are you
sign?
feeling okay?
I was charging my
He's
phone.
stuck in his own little world now.
Shut up, bub.
Somebody just disappears into a void. That's Kyle's own mind.
Think about it. It is.
He's like, I wandered off.
And then he stays there for a while and like, hello? Anyone in there? It's like, oh.
You just hear some movement upstairs, like, oh, so he's in the second floor. moving boxes around.
Empty boxes.
Shut up. They're
It's
very
like those,
nice boxes.
It's like the storage, those warehouses in the really bad B movies where it's just like, there's nothing but empty boxes. You can so easily tell when they're being thrown around.
Yep.
I'm just gonna leave this in Kyle's DMs because he deserves it. And then I'm going to go to bed. Yes.
That's nice.
Good night, Blondie.
He's
Blondie's
gone.
dead.
He's dead. He's dead.
Hell, they leave my DMs. Cancer is what he left in my DMs.
What are you doing, Kyle?
I was just looking at chat.
Alright, you can have me for one more mission, and then it is also bedtime for me because I have to be up in a couple hours. I like how Blondie's like, I need to be up for 12, so I need to have early night. I'm like, I need to be up for 8.
Butch is a little bit special.
A little bit.
He's a very fragile little boy.
Big anchor confirmed.
Little blonde boy.
Destroy it. Big anchor.
People on top of that building are dead now.
There are people on top of that building.
I pretended. Now they're deaded.
I'm gonna nuke the big anchor, and I'm gonna hope I don't die in the process. Okay, it's dead.
Now the next one, Bubs.
Purging all the baddies. Most of them are gone. Okay, that one's gone too.
Another one over there. Damn game. Calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down.
It's like, here, have some more.
Like, here, have 30 of them.
I don't want them game.
Okay, that's another one gone.
Now that Arch isn't here to whinge about the buildings being gone, let's get rid of those things.
That's another one gone.
Ouch. I got
Is that quickly I destroyed the red ones, by the way. The minigun is so good.
I got game calm, calm, calm.
Ow.
I'll try to take out another one. Oh, never mind. My mouse died.
Your mouse died?
Sometimes the mouse disconnects. I don't know why, but it takes a little bit for it to
Faulty
reconnect.
USB port, faulty USB connection.
I
Faulty
don't
mouse.
know which one it is. It's probably one of them.
One way is to get another mouse, try it in that same port. If it has the same issues.
I mean,
it's
one way is to just try a different port.
for that, I suppose, Bubbos. The bee-woo-boos. The rubbos.
It happens rarely, though, so...
Libos. Aw, shite. Dude, would you consider playing the game Black Souls? You'd need some sort of emulator, but it is a must. Think Dark Souls meets Final Fantasy. See, you lost me immediately at both Dark Souls, and then again at Final Fantasy.
See, I like Dark Souls.
Disco dumpster. Now get it.
Yeah, you
like-
do belong in the dumpster after that comment.
Yeah, goodbye.
I do.
Disco.
I like the third one.
Yeah, you do. We agree. We agree. We all agree.
Disco, get in there. I
Look,
want
just because
dumpster
you've got no
stinky-
taste in games, Bubs, like, I don't know what to say to you.
Hey, yeah. I don't know why, but sometimes your Scottish accent slips. She has like an English accent because she lives in England,
It slips a lot when she gets mad.
and then when
does.
she gets mad, don't know why I always do Australian.
The thing is, when I moved down here, no one could understand me, so I kind of had to adopt the accent.
We should just make you mad one day and see what you sound like. It'll be curious. It'll be an experiment.
You'll learn some new swear words.
I don't even know how to fucking imitate
Are
Scottish
you
people.
killing things, by the way?
I mean, I like to believe I am.
Okay, because I feel like I'm just here alone.
No, I'm doing
You're alone on the front line. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I have to be on the front line to reach the fucking spawners.
I would like to request an audience with His Majesty King George. Those black
Maybe
for
at the end.
$5.
Maybe at the end, before I leave, I'll bring him in and squeeze him a bit.
We're having a lot of fun with playing Ream Total War again, and it works properly. See, they could also just release a patch for the classic one where it just fixes the resolution. That would be nice,
They could have done that.
but they won't.
And to make it functional. Instead, they'd rather be like, $30.
See, the optimization though is very nice. Like I will say that. Silky smooth. It feels weird. Like when you have a battle with over 15,000 units on it, and you're like, "This is gonna lag," and then it just it's smooth, and you're like, oh, "That's weird." That doesn't feel right, you know?
15,000 units or 15,000 men?
15,000 men.
Okay.
That's a lot of dudes. Back in the olden days, that would lag like a motherfucker.
So those are the kind of levels you can only reach in a custom battle, really.
Yep. Technically, that's not even max size because 8 players, but that was a 4-player match with extreme settings on. Or no, 5-player match with extreme settings on. The new extreme unit size, which is ridiculous. But not that ridiculous. Like it's only like additional 30 or 40 dudes depending on the unit.
Wasn't this supposed? How large are the normal units?
160.
That's normal, Cal.
Yeah, that's normal. Oh, the units in that, there's about 140 or 200. Sorry.
Okay. That's not all that much. At all, actually.
The only reason why I see why the devs were a little bit made an optional thing is because instead warned about it, because city streets do not like those units. Like that extra
City
40,
streets don't like normal size.
They don't. Cities, we did a multiplayer
Like,
city
it's
battle,
not a
that's all.
unit size issue. It's a fundamental issue with the game.
Yep. Disco just shoots nothing. Hey, boy,
We gotta go
just-
loot. Preferably before everything dies. That way Disco might get some armor.
Disco, you fucker.
And then she'll be slightly less likely to die
Disco,
when
you
Arch
wanna-
hits her with the Stardust
You want
Cannon.
to stop Disco? You want to shake my body? Bleh. No, wait, I said bleh. Bleh means I'm a dead Disco. Like,
Why are you trying to kill each other?
I
Doesn't seem productive.
have a lot more HP than you, Disco. Even with this,
No, I
still
have
more
half
HP.
of your HP.
I still have 1,315. My max is 3,075.
I do love the engine.
Yes, if you ever
Sounds
play
like a
with
wind-up
Black
toy.
Souls and are in character creation in the first game, give your character the name Grim both times, and see what happens. Yeah, sometimes the games have Easter eggs like that. Honestly, I kind of agree with a lot of the other people about like character creators. They're often not necessary in some games. Where it's like, if you're just gonna give you a character, it's like, oh, you can make a character. It's like, okay, can you actually do something with that character? And it's like, nah, you can't even look at his face. Like, why did you bother putting in the character creator?
I found the last one. He looks sad.
It's so that you can make whatever you want and you feel like you have some more input in the character. And therefore you have actually some sort of connection
Have
with the
you made it
character
yet?
because you made him yourself. Not sure if I've taken everything.
I found the last bug.
No, don't kill it yet, Disco. Just let it, chew on you a little.
Yeah, just let it numb. Just a little bit of numb.
It's a ooey.
Just a wee,
ooey,
wee bit
ooey.
of numb.
Oh, he's going after Kibs now.
Don't
He
do
got bored rolling.
Ah! Don't do it. Ah, bitch! I jumped over. No, he dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Why dead, Kyle?
Bubbles airstrike.
It's not an airstrike. Those missiles.
Cruise missiles from a boat somewhere.
I try to get Disco, but it's really hard with all the rubble and that kind of stuff.
Meta Warlock says character creation is literally name and choice of 3 classes. Oh, it's that old. That was revolutionary back in the day. Like, wee.
No, it really wasn't revolutionary.
I'm fucking kidding, Bubbles. Disco, it's time for you to go do the sleepies.
It is bedtime for me, I'm afraid.
He's like, tuck me.
Disco's going to die.
Well, if I don't sleep now, then it's almost time to get up.
Tomorrow is near stream, by the way.
Okay.
Near what?
Near replicant.
Then I will see you tomorrow.
Near
And
replicant
do
what?
the animations, because I made fancier.
Yes.
I'm black in hair, George, right now, I think.
Oh, let me get... Yeah, let me get...
Scratch,
Jordan.
scratch, scratch.
While she does that, like a the old page,
Come on, then.
my feelings.
That one then.
Right, we're not. Hold still, Bubs. I'm doing it to you.
I hope Black is listening.
Or just wait around for him or something. Or something. I don't know. Bubbles, you disappeared only temporarily. You're back. And there's Bubbles with a nameplate.
Oh, you're doing it now?
Yeah.
Let me have a look on the stream.
Have to slide people around.
You're not allowed to slide.
Yay, Bubbles nameplate.
Yeah, we decided to make nameplates because I think it's a little helpful because a lot of the new subs who don't know
George,
who's
You
who.
know,
supposed to be
we
speaking
could just
Black.
call them incompetent and foolish instead, Kyle.
But Bubbles, you like the nameplate?
I'm entirely neutral.
He said,
But I do like
have-
berating chat.
I have no opinion on the matter. My name is McBubs. Your name is McBubs, though. Like, who the fuck calls you McBubs? I would like a
You
McBubs,
do.
please. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what-
It means nothing,
George
Kyle.
doesn't want to make noise. He's currently just rolling around on my chair.
Alright, Bubbles, I want to hear the horror. Oh, wait, is Black here? Okay, well,
I'm not sure if Black is here.
hold on, just a sec. Let's imagine
Sounds like
this.
Black's missing out then.
I'm gonna have to shrink these down again. Oh, the nice thing about the nameplates is I don't have to worry about the bounce disappearing the bottom part of the image.
Yeah, I tried to make it that they would kind of bounce around, like, from behind their nameplates.
Yeah, that helps. That helps.
Sadly, I look short.
I'm getting to you. You're doing Barge, but he's not even fucking here. Next up is... God damn it, Ketchup has 3 different ones.
Yeah. I actually don't tell him, but I gave him different names.
I know, the other one's like actual Ketchup. It's funny. Bubbles, he's gonna be so mad.
That's fine though.
You
He's
know that-
always mad.
Remember
Yeah,
the
he's got
first time he
two
became a
nameplates,
ketchup
and one
bottle
says
and he was like,
ketchup.
you remember when you guys remember when he was talking? When he first
He
saw his
just
name was
went
Ketchup?
silent. He's like,
I am mead.
Hit him, Hink. Oh no. Hands man, madman.
Oh, there are 2 discos.
Oh. Oh wait. Did I
Kyle,
make
you'll
him-
slightly appreciate this.
How did that happen? Oh
Did
my
you
god,
just-
I accidentally made Bubbles disco. Oh,
You
no.
pasted over Bubs.
I don't want to be a crazy cat lady.
No, he's
Not
just made
crazy.
2 of me. It's linked to me.
I know, I'm fixing it. Copy. Paste. There.
Ketchup's lurking.
I heard that. Oh no, I
You
didn't know you were off
heard
work already.
Nothing.
Yeah, ketchup. Shh. I'll look at that in a sec, Bubs. I gotta fix you now. I'm
Well,
gonna...
I think Black is gone. I brought George Way for him and everything.
That sounds like a black problem then.
He'll have to rewind the stream.
What? Why isn't disco working?
You just made me
Now you're
twice.
you're blank. Oh, whoops! I put Fairman in there. God damn it!
Oh my god.
You just keep putting the
Labeled
wrong.
them for him.
Carl's not very good with technology.
Is Black's just not listening, is he?
Where are you going, disco? Bye.
He has.
I don't think he is
different
listening, no.
bubbles.
Probably make a little bit more space in between everybody.
If
Because it's a
you're
little bit too compact. And also make them smaller. Yeah, I think I will make them smaller. They obscure a little bit too much screen space. I was thinking of having a frame created, but then I realized that I could make like chat go into a window. But then I was like, the game space is going to get smaller if I do that. But
That's
it
true.
wouldn't obscure any buttons, but the game space would be smaller. And I'm like, nah. Art's suggestion was to try doing that, but I don't know. So, Fairman.
Yeah, if you rewind back a little bit, Black, you'll hear George squeaking a bit, but now he's refusing to talk. He's just rolling around on my chair like, pet me, pet me,
Just squeeze his
Pet
head
me.
until he goes. "Wee."
pet me.
Cover his eyes. Take the lights out.
George,
I can't see no more. I'm blind.
George. No, he doesn't want to speak. But he is looking very cute. He's just like, I am adorable.
Hands blank.
Well, he will be, because he's not in the channel.
So hands blank is regular hands, if I remember right.
Yes, that's just with nothing on the screen.
Hands. I'll probably have Indio make like seasonal ones, so we get Christmas hats at some point, and then I can put that on a subfolder under a folder.
And then you're going to struggle even more.
We can have like spooky hats, like Bubs will wear a witch hat.
George, why is it every time I try and take a picture of you, you just become a blur?
Oh, okay, I hope I have them all done. We'll discover whether they're all done. Oh my god, that's amazing. Where the fuck is that from, Bubbles? Also... Oh, is that must be after Jakar got like the different eye.
Just found it on Twitter.
Babylon 5 was a pretty fun show. That's a cool show. There's a lot of actors you'll recognize in looking at. Like, Nuclear Vessels guy, who whistles, he plays one of the main antagonists in the show.
I know, Carl.
Right,
Wait.
Black, I'm uploading a picture of George into Kibs' server.
Which room? The Discordia one?
Yeah. It is uploading now.
Today's Monday? Oh yeah. I was like, Cash is gonna be streaming tomorrow? That's weird. That's right.
Carl, today's Monday. For you.
I know. Keep forgetting.
Well, clearly you don't know because you're having a hard time realizing it's Monday. Constantly, it seems.
Okay, now we're gonna shrink them all down a little bit.
Let's make them tiny.
Little tiny. Okay, now we take up less screen space. What do you think, chat? Too tiny? A little bigger, maybe? Everyone's gonna be so off from where they're supposed to be.
That's very tiny.
I'm making it full screen on my other monitor. It's not too bad. Open on my phone. So it looks on the cellular phone. Little window. Stream. Flip it. Come on. Come on, I'm dying of old age here. I'm already impatient. It's not too bad. Just a little bigger.
Yeah, it's nice that you don't have to worry as much about them kind of bouncing up off the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, because all I need to
Is
have is the
that
wood touch the bottom,
annoying?
and that's perfect.
Yeah, because the wood doesn't move, so.
Little bib.
A bit higher. I think you're actually slightly off the screen.
Yep.
Dorad, why are you not making noise?
George is dead. He's a big
He probably doesn't want to.
little cat tongue sticking out.
Why are you
Eyes
making
closed.
noise?
No, eyes going in different directions.
Well, I left a picture in there if Black wants to go and look.
Earl Testicules says that show's my jam. Babylon 5 is one of those shows that it's one of those sci-fi shows that are kind of like that one's a real gem. Another gem that is a gem in a very different way is Andromeda. It has oh god, I forget the actor's name. The guy who played the character in the Hercules TV show, which is also fun to watch. Like it's just special, but it's fun.
You know what's a real gem?
Hmm.
Enterprise.
Oh, you want to watch that?
Right,
Babs?
now it's sleepy time for me and George.
Yeah, sure, let's watch that.
Good night, Disco.
Good night.
Goodbye, Disco.
Dead, Babs. We had a
She's dead.
Throw her in a dumpster. She's blue. Oh, we're probably done with EDF tonight.
We're probably done with streaming tonight.
But yeah, that was our stream for today.
It's almost like the short because you're dumb, Kyle. Because you don't listen to me. Like, I told you, you should whip your dad into shape and make him a proper slave, but you're like, no.
He has rights and stuff.
No, he doesn't.
Nice. Hey, we have a little bit of time. We might actually watch a little bit of Story Trek today.
Do we have time?
I think so. I gotta make dinner, though.
It's sleepy time, though.
You going to bed, Bubs?
Yes.
Oh, fucker. I'm not allowed to sleep anymore.
Not too bad.
Bubbles, guess what time it is?
Time to sleep.
Not bedtime. That's what time it is. Time for Bubbles to stay awake forever and ever and ever and ever and never sleepeth again. Right, chat? It's tired little. Turn it on, chat. Grab him. Grab him by the bub. Alright. That gonna conclude today's stream, chat. We'll be streaming tomorrow. The plan is to stream near Replisk week. So we'll be
The plan.
committing more genocide.
And Kyle's plans usually end horribly.
Yeah, sometimes. Either way, that'll wrap up today's stream. Good night, chat. We'll see you tomorrow.